All right, hello everybody, and welcome to episode. I did not check the episode number. That's where I messed up.
Ah,
32 or 33. We're somewhere around there, mate.
I'm
we're
not
on
gonna.
Yeah, but
I'm
he
30,
not gonna.
needs the
32.
correct number.
32.
I'm 32. All right, we're on episode 32, and I'm an idiot for not checking that. With all the time I had to check that. Uh, yeah, we're on episode 32 here. Of the Corpse Party. So without delaying too much further, everyone, highlights from the last session. We're gonna start with Zai.
All right, my highlight. Um, Hello. I want to make sure because I think last episode was a bit short, and I think I'm getting both the two last episodes like kind of meshed together.
There was a lot of combat last episode, but it wasn't really all that short.
There was fake
Right.
Dak and fake LeFou, and we
Yep.
dealt with that. And then we went to a hallway, and there were all those dragons. And then there was close the door, so we can't go back into the armory. And then we have to go and follow the orcs. That's what happened last time.
Oh yeah, the the orcs coming in. That was fun. And it was like, oh shit,
Aw, you
more to
stole
do.
Yeah, you hear like a thundering rumbling sound, and you're just like, "Oh
Oh
god!"
Because I'm trying to
no.
remember when
Look.
exactly. Because I'm pretty sure I already did the gold sliding last session. Was the session before that, so
Yeah,
that's why
yes.
my mind is kind of meshed. But yeah, that one.
Okay. Then if that's the case, we move on to Kaze, your highlight. I'm guessing it was also the orcs coming in.
Yep, it was the moment actually when the wall actually started. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Yue, what's your highlight?
Everybody kept going, oh, let's go check out the armory now, even though we had already established that we can't go back past the door. And then, like, 5 minutes later, we'll have another conversation and then be like, oh, let's go check out the armory.
The door is closed on that one. Literally.
You're a big hunky elf lady.
I mean, yeah, she could probably get it open, but like, are you going to be the one who asked her to do that for you?
Does she want weapon? I think she'll say yes.
Have you seen how well she's been doing with just the improvised weapons she has?
Yeah, but you know, hit harder.
It's true. Always hit harder. That only leaves Robot. What's your highlight from last session?
Um, probably UA having Adrian use the infestation, and just all the melting.
Oh, yeah, that was actually good. Excellent crowd control there.
It's a very good
Pretty
move.
All right. I think that's enough highlights. Obviously, if you want to know more detailed information on what happened last session, you can just watch last week's episode on the YouTubes. Yeah. So I guess no need to further drag my feet on this. UA already actually got the pretty much the summarization of what happened last week too. It's like, yeah, the fake LeFou. Thought Fake LeFou got kind of I wouldn't say surprised, but you guys did have to fight another regiment of devil guards because
That was my favorite thing, is we actually did good and we passed our test, but the NPCs fucked it up.
yes, the NPCs fucked it up, including Cheddar, who is fucking good at stealth, but still managed to fail a stealth check.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What the fuck happened? He wrote like double lows, didn't he?
Yeah, double lows, and I was just sitting there just going, "Oh, poor Cheddar, poor Cheddar." Regardless, meme review done. Okay. Yes. But I'll just catch up on the last part. So, you guys had just bleh. You guys had just defeated that guard, and we're heading towards the main his main chamber room, which you guys have been to quite a few times at this point. I think at least 3. Edgergun probably 4 actually. Um, when you guys heard a rumbling sound, and You had assumed that oh god, we're too late. Something went wrong. But instead, it turned out the rumbling and sound that you heard was the sound of hundreds of orcs pouring into LeFou's estate because apparently they had been successful in breaking through the front gate. You guys had some brief conversation with them as well, and then you pretty much ordered them to go go and start storming the throne room, so to speak. And that's where we were at.
The question then was raised whether we should just let the orcs handle everything and leave. But Hada was quite adamant to see LeFou's dead body.
Correct.
And as previously stated, none of us are really in a position to challenge this big muscle of a woman.
Important question. Chisang's skeleton got melted. Is the equipment recoverable?
Yes, the equipment is recoverable.
Okay, he's gonna just scoop that into his bag then.
All right, I'll just add the silver dagger and.
I have a list of everything it was wearing. Don't worry.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. That saves some time.
Yeah.
I need to drink my potion.
Here's the thing about you drinking a healing potion.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's not going to work anymore, is it?
Nope. You have to be healed by Edrigan, Triznag, or your own dark powers.
A nice sniff of the bottle and no.
Cheddar walks over. How much for the potion?
No idea yet.
50 gold, he says.
For a grater?
Oh, for a greater? Oh no, that's not a fair price.
Are we bidding on Xantha's potion? Because I need it too.
I got a greater potion of healing right here, boys.
Tosley looking at the holes in her gut and her injuries. I probably want that. However, she looks to Triznag. Do you have any more healing left, Triznag?
No, but then he reaches into one of his pouches and pulls out a regular healing potion, handing it to Tasley.
Oh, thank God. 2d4 plus 5.
Oh, good. She was about to break my heart.
Death Knight, as your master, I command you to give me your potion.
No.
I will remember this betrayal.
Yeah, that actually gets a chuckle from Hada.
Alright, what's the bidding start at Xantha? Come on.
1,000!
Ridiculous. I'll just steal it in your sleep. Fuck off.
Hada, I'll arm wrestle you for it.
I'm still working on beating the fucking dwarves. You will come later.
She smiles, like the confidence.
So we following the horde or what?
Oh, the horde's already left and gone ahead. But you guys are just sitting here, kind of just jacking off in the hallway, kind of talking and hoping that everything goes well with them.
Oh,
If we're just sitting here.
We should go follow the boys. Yes.
Hada actually raise a hand. Better idea. How about we let the boys handle How about you let your orc boys handle that for a bit, and you guys take some time to rest up for a bit. Maybe take an hour off.
I would really like an hour off. Spells.
Out of character. What an oddly specific time frame.
Honestly, it wouldn't be too bad.
She gives a nod. I think that pretty much sells it then. We're gonna take a break. Let's see what the orcs can do. She looks at Tasley. I already know what you can do. You're pretty good for orc. Tasley correcting half orc. Fair.
Somehow it makes her much more trustworthy and capable than the rest of the damn ones.
They make up for it in numbers.
They do.
That's the orky way, says Hana, as she kind of just leans up against the wall. Not really going to sleep, but just kind of closing her eyes.
Oh yeah, how does spending your hit dice to heal
Oh, you choose
things
an.
work?
All right, so currently you have, because you guys have finished a long rest, you have all your hit dice available to spend. Um, your hit dice is equal to your level, which for Creed is, well, let's see, you are level
6.
You're level 6.
Okay,
So
the short answer. Whatever die you roll to get your hit points, D8, D10, D12,
Yeah.
you have that many, or you have your level's number of those dice to roll, but you can choose like 2 of them. Like you're level 6, so you can choose to do 2 now, and then you have 4 the next time you do a short rest.
And us multi-class people have a mix.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we've got
But
like
no bonuses or anything like that? Because
Unless
I
Yes,
see
Chris-
Christian rolling a +5 for
I
some
think
reason.
your con
no,
comes
no,
into it somehow, right?
that was a healing potion that Tosley took.
Oh, okay.
Because Trisnag offered her a healing potion. Holy crap, the double force was good. That was really good.
Isn't it also plus your Constitution modifier? Or...
I feel like it's
It-
your con mod, but I can look it up.
I think it's plus your con mod as well, but
That feel when Rogue and Warlock have the same hit die, it doesn't matter.
short rest. Where are you?
So that's what I was looking for. It's like, where the fuck is this?
I'm pretty sure it's in time. Is it speed? Nope. Marching order, short rest, short rest, short rest. This is what happens when This is what happens when I'm like, I want them to have a short rest, but I forgot to look at what short rest does. There we go.
Yes.
All right.
It gives me my arcane recovery.
Plus, for each
It
die
gives-
in this character, the player rolls a dice and adds the character's Constitution modifier to it. So it's plus your Constitution modifier on each hit dice you roll as well.
Ooh, that's nice.
So I might as well just start doing them one by one
Sure.
Yeah.
until I get decently healed up.
What is my con mod? There's my character sheet. It's already open. Con mod is 1.
Meaner G. I know that there are some. I say this for the sake of the recording. I know there are some meaner GMs out there who make their characters decide the number of hit dice that they can roll, and then that's the only amount that they can roll. If they roll over their amount, then fuck them. If they roll under their amount, then also fuck them. I'm not that GM. I'm not.
We love you too, Christian.
I like my players.
Nobody cares.
I care.
I mean, how many comments are even on our videos, anyways?
We're gonna get more soon. Remember, Sarah said he's watching through the ones he hasn't seen.
Oh boy.
He's he's way behind though. He's like on 10.
Oh god, he gets to see the rat. He's gonna freak at that.
He hasn't seen the rat yet. That is correct.
He's gonna love it.
And Trisnag has the. Sorry, what?
He was thinking of Sarah the whole time he made that encounter.
I sure was.
There's a. Trisnag has the periaptive wound closure, which will basically doubles the amount that I roll here. So let's see what happens.
I can use my last hit dice to get my last hit point, or say fuck it.
Okay, so that's 12.
That's hilarious.
So he's back at full. And he's going to get his channel divinity back because he's a cleric. And he's going to use his arcane recovery to get a first level spell slot.
All right, Tosley's back at full health at the short rest, and she got her action surge back, and she's got her whatchamacallit. I always forget it. I always forget what it's called.
Her battle dice?
Yeah, she does get her
Superiority dice?
She does get her superiority dice back, but she also gets.
There's like a healing thing, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
like
second win.
win.
Yeah,
Second one, yeah, that's what it was.
I actually need to add. So 1 out of 1. I'm gonna add, because since they added that slot, I didn't go back to all the character sheets and add that, but it's like it's so useful to have that because it lets you know when you can and can't use it. And then action surge, yeah, short or long rest. I made sure to update a lot of character. I spent this week updating way too many character sheets, in fact, but just like there are a few that I overlooked.
I've been doing mostly cantrips, so I'm going to get one third level slot back, and then that's my arcane recovery.
Nice. Let's see. So Tosley's got all of her stuff, and then I need to look at Cheddar. Cheddar's.
I got my 2 spell slots back.
Let's see. The hit dice for a rogue is 1d8, and the hit dice for a wizard is 1d6. Correct?
I didn't hear what
Excuse
the
me?
wizard was, but it's probably a D6.
Wizard d6, right?
Yeah, Wizard's
Yeah.
D6.
Okay. Oh, poor Cheddar.
Can you imagine a class having a D4 for a hit die?
Yeah.
Can you imagine having a D4 for your hit die?
I sure can. It sounds like a previous edition thing, though.
It's a sad, sad life.
I even remember being grumpy at seeing sorcerers and wizards with the D6
Yeah, no, it was
when
actually.
fourth first came out, and I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been some kind of masochist. Like I earned my second level. Damn it!
I'm second level. I can still die to a peasant with a club.
Because back in those days, you didn't get max hit points. You still had to roll at level 1.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I fucking home ruled that one out real quick.
Yeah, that's a disgusting rule.
Harumph, harumph.
Oops, I rolled d6 too many times. However,
I played with the white box. What?
that's fair. Alright. So Cheddar's just burned all of his hit die to become full health.
So,
Well, not all, but he still has one left. So yeah, no. Also his arcane recovery. Whoops! That is very important for him because he needs those spells back.
He needs the
It's,
magic missiles, bro.
It's
Oh, he gets
half your level in spell slots.
Yeah.
It's rounded to 1 if you're level 1.
Alright, well he got a first level spell slot back, so that's pretty good because he used all of his spell slots, which is bad.
And it's only once per day. So you only get it on your
Well, once per long rest.
right. That's what I meant.
Days
Yeah.
different.
Okay, so I got 3 back.
Are you a wizard?
Oh, no.
He's a paladin though. I'm gonna look up how paladins.
No.
Oh, they don't.
It's a no.
They don't get arcane recovery.
No, they don't get arcane recovery, but I'm seeing if they get their spell slots back on a short rest. It'd be broken if they did, because I don't imagine they do.
They don't have enough.
I don't think they do, because I think the only short rest spell slot recovery is Arcane Recovery and the Warlock, if I remember it.
Because warlocks are fucking broken. No, they're really
They only get 5 spells. Give them a boon.
It's kind of difficult, especially when right now where I only have 2. And like, do I want to fuck around with it, or do I have to save it for something serious? That is my problem right now.
Well,
okay,
okay.
yeah, it's
So
only
the
long
problem with
rest.
that is, remember, you get everything back on a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically
you
you
might
want to
as
be
well
doing like maybe 1 spell per fight basically, and then get them back on a short rest later. Is how Warlock generally works. They're not a full caster. They technically are, but they're more like a martial.
Also, I would say this. No, you do not get your spells back on a short rest. Paladins get them back.
That's
on a
what I
long
would
rest.
think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All that discussion out of the way. All hit dice have been burned. And you all are feeling back at full health. And again, you've taken the time to reassess your spell book and kind of restore some of your magic. Cheddar has done the same. You notice that his spell book is actually a small little pocket book, as opposed to a giant spell book. This probably offends you slightly, but
Why would I be offended?
And
He's a little wizard. He has a little book.
We got the littlest wizard doing his arcane recovery as well.
Meanwhile, the fighters are just sitting there, just kind of relaxing, rubbing their shoulders a bit, taking a breather. And
Creed will turn to Midas and like, so how exactly do you replenish my spells, dude? Like, I use them and I can't use them. How does it come back?
things like this are beyond your understanding.
That's why I'm asking. I want to learn, but be cryptic as you always are.
Okay.
Bitch. Whatever.
Do I hear this?
Yes.
He says
Yes.
you're too stupid to know the answer!
I know!
Well, don't worry, Creed. You can go to Magic College too, maybe.
At this point, I probably have to go to Magic Elementary School.
Cheddar actually seems concerned.
You see, the way I think of it is when a daddy demon loves you very much.
Honestly, from what I've understood, this is Cheddar chiming in. From my understanding of it, that's actually pretty accurate. You're pretty much just the demon's pretty much just, or is it a devil? No, Yugoloth. Yugoloth. The
It's a Yugoloth.
Yeah, the Yugoloth is your sugar daddy.
Contractual sugar daddy.
Yes.
Marriage license is very powerful.
So yeah, you're kind of his, in exchange for favors.
Right. Like, but he's just giving me a broad mission, so it's like, well, I'm working towards it. Nothing specific. I don't got no monthly loans to pay off, I think. Do I have monthly loans? God damn it.
Just be a little bitch one day at a time.
This little bitch could stab you and you're sleeping, you know it.
At this point, Hana stands up and she's like, "Okay, I think we've all rested enough here. Everyone feeling good?"
Stretches. Yep.
Well enough. All right, let's go see how the orcs have done. If you want, I can take the lead if you guys desire, or I can take up the rear, whichever makes you guys feel safest.
I mean, I'm going to be out towards the front. You can join me if you like. Tasley's been excellent at hanging on to the rear.
We're not really trying to sneak around anymore, so...
No, I believe stealth is no longer an option. She says with a little bit of a chuckle.
Well, whoever wants to talk first, go ahead. I'm ready to just go run in and stab people.
I mean, I've been at the front so far. I don't see any reason for that to change.
Alrighty. Go ahead and organize your characters in a marching order for me.
Headed towards down, left or right?
Toward the left.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out where the...
All
okay,
right.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cheddar, get behind me.
He is not frontline. Hada definitely is not to do that. Cheddar standing behind you. Tosley is going to actually take up right behind Triznag. Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty good marching order, all things considered.
Wait. No. The orcs would have tripped any traps if they ran forward. Never mind.
Yes, they would have.
Probably to the point that they're out of ammo by now.
Alrighty. The thing is, Edrigan, consulting your map, you know that the throne room was incredibly booby-trapped. Oh, sorry if I was too loud. The throne room was incredibly booby-trapped with with essentially swinging blade traps, trap doors, spike pits, poison gas, and flame spewers, as well as a mashing mechanism. And the moment you guys get into the hallway for the main throne room, it's just like there's just so much gore. It's everywhere. The throne room, which was once pristine and clean, is now covered in a thick layer of red and green.
Stupid orcs.
Hey, they were useful.
There's also a distinct smell of like burning fungus.
Well, that's odd.
Can Creed use his knowledge, his somewhat expertise in poison, to find out what it is exactly?
Yes, actually, I will allow that. Roll me an intelligence.
Can I roll medicine instead?
I will allow this.
Thank you. Nope.
It smells like burning mushrooms.
Whoa, what the fuck's with that? Okay, whatever. I'm
I
just
don't
looking at that
question
roll.
orc things anymore.
Alright, surprisingly, you do see a few orcs in there that are alive. About 10 orcs, which include Grog.
I'll be damned.
Grog is, however, missing a hand.
Eh.
He gives a salute with the arm that was missing a
With
hand.
stump.
With the stump. Hello, boss. We ran
How's the mission?
Oh, successful.
Good.
We have successfully taken control of the throne room.
Excellent.
All the booby traps have been deactivated. It cost me my arm though.
Looks like you'll grow out of it.
Maybe. Regeneration spell. Looks at Trisnag.
Currently well beyond my abilities, but I can perhaps do something about any bleeding.
He actually thinks about it. Maybe I just attach like a blade or a shield to it. Make me more choppy or more blocky.
Creed starts measuring like a short sword against his hand. It's like, it could work.
I can see it.
Make it more gaddish.
I will hand over a spare. Oh wait, do I have a spare weapon anymore? Wait, how big's the lancing javelin for him?
Oh God, no!
I want this.
I know you do. Don't do it.
Oh, Gromsh, yes.
We'll talk about. All right, out of character. We'll talk about this later. I actually do love this idea out of character.
I have it still. I never took it out of my bag.
How the fuck have you been carrying that massive thing around and being stealthy?
Don't ask stupid questions like that.
What up? Yeah, dude. Sneaky boots, sneaky armor. Fuck it. I ain't wearing it. It doesn't count.
All right. Hada is currently looking around. She's like, "All right, so you guys took over the throne room. So where's the entrance down to the secret chamber?"
Under the throne, I believe it was.
Alrighty. Hado just essentially yeets the throne across the room. And she's like,
Was it a pretty chair?
It was. It was a very, very nice chair. Luxurious, made out of mahogany wood, silk seats, filled with the finest feathers inside the cushions. And she just yeeted it up against the wall and destroyed it.
Oh well.
And indeed, there is a door that leads down. It is a very large size door, and when I say large size, I mean it's large enough that Hana could easily fit down through it. However, when you guys try to jostle it a bit, it appears to be stuck.
Stuck in what way?
Stuck as in it feels like it's not opening.
Checks if is there a lock?
There are in fact 3 locks on it.
Delicately, or do you want to just smash the door? I ask now before I waste my time.
Hada attempts to smash the door as even with her impressive bulk and brute strength, cannot bust the door open. As even she is slightly surprised in the way that she lifts an eyebrow. Huh.
Oh,
He was
was there
prepared.
anything in what's his face? I don't remember the imp's name. Was
Bazu.
there
Bazu.
Bazu. It's
Bazu?
yeah.
Was there anything in his notes about such an issue?
No, actually.
Hmm.
It seems like this might be a brand new thing.
Cheddar, do you have any magic unlocking spells? I figured you'd have something like that.
They're
It's
typically very loud.
it's one. It's very yes. It is a very loud spell. On top of that, my expertise in wizarding, I am not. Let's just say when I go back to wizard school, it was a spell I was gonna pick up.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Just help me out and see if
I'm
we can
sorry,
crack these
Creed.
open.
I'm sorry.
I know they're loud, but when you're in a high intensity situation, fuck loud.
Hmm.
Okay. Just help me out. See if I can figure out these lockpicks. You guys think of something what to do once I open this door before I just barge in and get blasted by a demon.
Edrigan, would you like to roll me an investigation check?
Since you've kindly asked.
That's a still
Ew.
pass. That's still a pass. No, that's not a pass from Zai though. Uh, as you see, Creed is attempting to fiddle and mess with these locks. Creed, you've had hard locks in your life. This is like beyond your comprehension locks. It's like this lock cannot be from this plane of existence with how absolutely batshit insane it works.
Is it fucking morphing while I got the lockpick in? What the fuck?
Edrigan, with your investigation, you notice that one of the locks looks kind of gold and ornate.
Hmm. I'll point out that lock and it says,
Do I need to remind you of
Every-
something that's in your inventory?
yes, you do. I take the key that I found in Boo's thing,
Yep.
and I just kind of like throw it next to Creed.
Where's this gonna? No, I pick it up. It's like, where's this gonna go? As hold on, let me roll investigation too, see if I fucking miss it or not.
And the gold one!
Thanks.
It's DC 5 investigation, although you could just take Edrican's word.
It's very shiny.
Gonna roll it anyway. Almost.
Hey, you almost failed. That's the scary part.
Oh, okay. Plug it in. Turn it.
And click. One lock unlocked.
Well, that's one. Tries the door again.
It's a little less stuck, but still stuck. You notice that. Would you like to roll an investigation to investigate the door a little more thoroughly?
Creed should assist me.
I am, because he's trying.
All right. Woo! 20 on both sides. Okay. So the key that you just put in unlocked one of the locks. There are, however, two other ones. One appears to be magical in origin, and you're unsure about how that one will become unlocked. The other one is another lock that's similar to the one that you just had. However, it's not gold and ornate. It's kind of black and ebony colored, and covered in curved and I would say almost abyssal-looking features.
The demon lock.
Mm-hmm.
Abyssal, you say?
So you guys found one key already.
Where's the other two?
Well, I don't suppose we can just ask it nicely to open.
Actually, that was my plan with the demon one.
Try it.
Was it abyssal or infernal?
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
That's for faggot face.
That's for Xanthers, yes.
Yeah, faggot face.
All right, let me see. What's it say?
No,
Um,
talk to it. Tell it to open. In scary voice.
I read the damn lock. You said it had abyssal on it, right?
oh no, it doesn't have abyssal on it. It's just abyssal.
No, it looks abyssal.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
abyssal.
it just looks abyssal.
Yeah, looks abyssal.
O lock, open sesame.
The lock continues to be a lock.
But it was worth a try. I don't want to go searching through this place looking for keys.
Eldritch blast the lock.
All right. You Eldritch blast the lock as it looks pristine and very clean, as if it wasn't even touched.
The only place we didn't really look was the armory.
Hada, you have a map of this place, right? It's changed a little bit since when I was used to be here, but I imagine.
There's more than one way back. I mean, we passed a lot of corridors.
Actually, you said that someone gave you this information. Where is he at? Can you call him?
Vato, get over here!
Do we need like a ritual or something?
Endeavor.
Inferno.
Infernal. Yeah.
All right. It takes a little while, but eventually there's a slight quivering in the air, then in a puff of smoke.
What the devil is this?
Fazu looks at this.
That is a lock.
I'm finna hit this demon over the head. Of course it's a lock. Can you open it?
Hmm?
Why didn't you tell us about the locks?
This is new.
Is
This
it?
used to just be a door. Mhm. Give me like 2 minutes. Okay?
Your time starts now.
Disappears.
I always thought it would be harder to summon the
He's
Devil.
he's currently bound to Edge again. That's the reason why. Under top.
180. Or not 80. 100. 99. 98. 97. 96.
Are you really counting out loud everything?
Yeah, no. He essentially gets to the 10 count, and the second he hits 10, Fazu reappears.
Yes.
No.
Okay. I know where the other key is.
What do you mean key? There are 2 locks.
Yes, you unlocked that one.
He says, lifting up the ornate lock as he's like,
Do you want this lock?
That's one of
What?
3.
I want. Nope. He takes it out of his hand. I unlock that one. It's mine. Pockets it.
Mm.
Now there's that lock, and there's that lock.
The way this lock works is the abyssal lock and the infernal lock together work to make the magical lock that keeps the door from being broken down.
Okay.
So once you unlock the abyssal lock, the door unlocks.
Okay. Where's the key?
The key's in the torture chamber.
In the what?
Torture chamber.
Okay.
It's okay, there's nobody there right now.
Why didn't you bring it then?
blinks
Look at his little arms. He can probably not even lift it. Let's just go.
Also,
Don't give him excuses!
I'll lead you there.
Let's go.
Alright, so Fazu kind of leads you to a little back towards the pass that the orcs stormed down, and then you take a corner down a couple of corridors, past a few rooms. You pass a pantry while you guys are going as well. Essentially the kitchen and the dining room.
Cradle pocket a snack.
All
Real
right,
quick.
Add 2 rations to your inventory.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Stealing is fine with me. Alright. Eventually, you guys make it down to the torture chamber. It is a wretched, dark, and dank place. And there is a thick layer of mold on the floor. And a heat in the air.
I don't like it down here.
It's just like, I kind of like it down here.
No, I said he doesn't.
Oh,
That's not what he
I
said.
thought you
That was the opposite.
I thought you said you liked it. I'm like, I guess it reminds him of home.
No, he does not.
Feels just like home. Nope, this is the opposite of home. I feel unsafe.
Thanks, I hate it.
Alrighty. Alright. Foster's like,
Alright, we are here.
Xanther will go and examine the door.
alright, just roll me a investigation check on the door.
Sure.
Door is very clearly unlocked. Whoever was in charge of keeping the torture chamber essentially guarded apparently abandoned their post. Or
Probably
perhaps-
from all the wawing.
Alrighty.
Well, push door open.
Alright, you push the door open, and inside it's pretty much it's quite similar inside as well. Dank, thick layer of mold, a little bit hotter in the room, and a little bit thicker scent of sulfur. You also see an array of torture tools on one side of the wall. You see one of the classic tables, torture tables. You see a chair where the torturer could sit, and you see 3 cells, two of which are unoccupied if you don't count skeletons, and then one cell currently has another body in it that is lying slack in the corner.
Oh, look, cells. Tasley, this brings back memories.
Oh look, skeletons. I go look at the skeletons.
They are skeletons of Tritons.
Oh.
Those are fish people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are. Black contract. Triton skeletons, what do? He writes in the bottom.
Shazak's gonna go look at the body.
As a matter of fact, when you write the contract, the body kind of rolls a bit.
Did that thing just move?
Well,
Is it Talcom? That sounds like Talcom.
That kind of sounds like Talcum.
He unfurls himself from the corner, slinks his way into the light that's in the room, and yes, that is Talcom inside of one of the cells.
Oh, wait.
I locked down.
Do I let him out?
No.
Yes.
First we let him talk to us, then we let him give us the price for his release.
You notice that his mouth is tied shut.
Hey, Creed will reach in with a dagger and cut it open.
Ugh. Goodness gracious, that was very irritating.
You're
How
welcome.
much do you love us for letting you out?
I mean, how much does a catfish love one person?
We can't afford his love is the problem.
Damn.
I have enough expensive love already.
Do you want the short version or the long version?
Short version.
Hellion.
Oh God.
Also,
why are
this
we
is
still-
Hana.
Looks at her. Wait. You're supposed to be dead.
Yes.
Hana, I'm getting that a lot today. Kind of.
She got better.
How'd you get better from LeFou having blasted you? Is that what he told people? Now I'm even more upset. He made people assume that I'm weak.
Yes, as we have already discussed, everybody that LeFou does not like is refuted as being stupid or incompetent or weak. Much of the qualities that I would give to LeFou. Now, shall we move on?
Absolutely. I just need you guys to get me out of this cell. He's kind of got me bonded pretty well so that I couldn't use my magic to escape. Which, I'll just let the cat out of the bag here. I happen to be a sorcerer.
We knew that.
Wait, how? Who told you?
You.
Thank you.
What? How did... oh, Dak. Dak told you.
All right. So, we'll talk about payment later. There's a lot of free information for you right now, and you getting out. We'll work out the deal later. Let's move on. Oh, also, LeFou's ritual is going to fail, and he's going to die. What's the worst that will happen from that?
Blink slowly. Well, it might piss off High Lord Urza, but that's really about the worst I see of circumstances coming from it, unless he happens to...
Oh, we're gonna give him Hada, so it doesn't. So that'll be fine.
Ah, I see. That would actually make a very fine negotiating. No offense, you're not a negotiating chip. You're a person, but in this case, you happen to be both.
He's just ready with the lockpick, and it's like, just tell me when.
Do it.
Is it locked?
Yeah, it's definitely locked.
Oh, son of a bitch. Look around.
Oh, not that
I'm
great,
gonna-
but hold
I'm
on.
gonna look-
No, that's
I'm gonna
enough.
I'm gonna look for the key though while he's doing that.
Same.
Alrighty. Roll me investigation check with advantage because you guys have ample time.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
And
What is with these doubles?
I don't know, but that's impressive.
Jeez.
That is a pass.
that's technically a triple if you include Xanther.
All right, that is a pass. And what I would say is that when it comes to Talcom is going to give. I'm going to do the Talcom little spiel first, and then I'll say what you guys find and where you find it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Talcom. Well, the worst that happens is High Lord Urza getting mad. Of course, as you said, you have your negotiating chip there with Hada, which is very nice. However, there is the slim possibility that he fucks up in such a way that he summons something else. That's my biggest concern. Who did you get your information from about him fucking up the ritual?
Pazuzu. Pazuzu.
That's pretty reliable. Did Pazuzu say how it was gonna fuck up? It says it's gonna kill him, but did he mention any other effects as well?
Did he?
No, he didn't.
He did not.
Talcom.
No.
That sounds like Pazuzu. Used to be a very, well, negotiable fellow before he started working for LeFou. I miss those times.
Well,
They still in the
He
contract.
seemed
No.
very happy to leave.
their contract ended apparently.
Wait a second. Their contract ended. There are only a few things LeFou could do to breach that contract, as that was signed by his devil overlord. LeFou would have to summon a different devil to be under contract to him in order to breach that contract.
So you're telling me that he'll fail Midas goes off, but he's bringing up something else?
Correct. That's what my assumption is, based on what you've just told me.
Who was he trying to resurrect? He wasn't trying to summon someone in the sewers. It was something else.
In the sewers, that was more the work of the Pale Rat messing with the ritual. The Pale Rat was trying to summon his demon overlord. However, LeFou was trying to summon his master. However, with this whole Pazuzu incident, my guess is that he breached his contract by summoning either something abyssal, or that he summoned, or he is trying to summon it, or he has breached the contract by having a different devil contract under him before Pazuzu's contract was up, which is a breach of contract, mind you.
I feel like the breach of contract would have been much. The consequences would have been much graver than simply Pazuzu leaving. Not that I have any specific experience in mind. It just seems He got off awfully light.
This is keep in mind, this is a lot for me myself to process as well. But I feel like you are correct. Anyway, Creed, you've opened the gate by this way. Can you also get the manacles off of me and the well, once I'm out of the cell, I don't have to worry about the anti-magic barrier that's in here, and that'd be very nice.
Trisnay's kind of just shuffling through all his parchments. From what I wrote down, from what I remember, Pazuzu ended his contract because of the hurried nature of LeFou's ritual, whatever that means.
And manacles open.
Yeah, manacles open as Talcom stands to his feet, adjust his suit, which is torn and tattered, but otherwise still intact. Wipe some dried blood off of his nose, and then cast prestidigitation on himself and mending on his clothes.
I
You
think
bled.
there's anti-magic in there.
No, he stepped out of the cell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, we found the
wait.
Yeah.
Important
Creed
question.
Creed unlocked
Important
the door.
question. No, us finding the ebon key.
Yeah, you guys found. As a matter of fact, yes. In one of the bloody smocks on the floor, inside one of the pockets, you found an ebony key.
Oh, important question. What's the last interaction we had?
The last interaction me and you personally had was me bringing, looks at Cheddar and Creed, a certain person to you.
Okay. No, they know about Flick.
Ah, fuck. Cheddar, we'll talk about that later.
And because new management, you're going to be talking to both of us.
New management, you say. Also, formal introductions to, you, Hana. This is my first time, I think, meeting you in actual person. Not just you seeing, well, me actually interacting with you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Your name is Talcom, yes. You're an information broker. You worked with my brother. You also worked with my dad once, I remember. Not a pleasant experience, but yes.
Ooh, that's data.
Creed now thinks, did Ursa fuck a Trident too?
Did you say that out loud, or did you think it? This is important.
Let me, hold on.
You're gonna see some dice. Oh.
Just say yes.
He said that out loud.
Talcom, yes, he has.
I fucking knew it.
That would be my mom, by the way.
Does that make Ursa your stepdad?
If he is, I refuse to acknowledge him as such.
Okay, cool.
And no, I am not Lord Urza's child. That's a different person entirely. We just happen to share the same mother.
I mean, I did say step. I assume you're not his offspring.
No. Not
That's
at all.
got to be quite the family tree at this point, then.
Do you, oh my god, the number of things that Lord Urza has. I'd sell you an information of that list, but honestly, I'd make it cheap, because the shorter list is actually telling you what.
Can we do it not here?
Yeah, it's fair. Alrighty.
Yes.
Talcom acquired.
Dun, 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 dun.
And key acquired.
And key acquired.
Dun, 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 dun.
Would you guys like to investigate the torture room further? Would you like to take any torture instruments with you, or would you do you not care?
I mean, it'll
Anything
still
that would
be-
pique Creed's interest.
Is it something that we can come back for?
Are there any?
Yes.
Just poke around, just to see if there's any anatomy books he doesn't have, because he did find some in the previous torture room we were in, so he may as well check here as well.
Absolutely. There's a small bookcase in one of the corners. It's covered in blood and grime, but one of the books is the Anatomy for Torture: What You Need to Know to Hurt Them More.
Heat up the knife.
He'll grab that book. Might come in handy.
Nods. All right, and with that, you guys head back. I'm assuming you guys head back to the throne room.
Yep.
When you come back, you see that someone has wrapped up Grog's stump for him, and the orcs are just kind of sitting around mucking about.
It's about all they're useful for at this point.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go unlock a black lock.
Yeet.
Alright. You go and walk over to the ebony lock and you unlock it. It comes open with a slight click, and then the magical lock on the door opens as well, as the magical aura fades from the door. It doesn't.
We're
open
not
until
bringing
you-
the boys in?
Hada, you were saying?
Right. She kicks open the door as it goes flying down a flight of long stairs. As Hada.
And that's what you get for interrupting a lady. To the door.
Alright.
Like, Kree was like, is that to me? What?
Well, I was going to say if you wanted that other lock too, but well, maybe it's still down there somewhere.
You'll find it somewhere down at the bottom, depending on how long this place is. Hada is about to step down the stairs when she stops, looks up for a moment. You guys are going to have to go down there without me for a moment.
What?
I know where my weapon is now.
Oh,
Is it in the armory? Wait, why? How? Explain.
Is it hanging from... Kree looks up.
Edgergan looks up.
There's nothing on the ceiling per se. As she says, whatever magic was preventing me from being able to sense where my weapon is has faded along with this lock. I know where it is now.
oh,
Is it in the armory?
It's definitely on this floor of the building.
No, I'd rather help you get your weapon, actually.
boys, watch the corridor.
The boys look at you. All right, boss. We'll watch the door for you. If anything comes out, we just smack it, yeah?
Yep, and make sure you send somebody to tell me.
They look at Grog. I'm not even
You
the
are
fastest
missing a hand.
runner. I mean, but I still fight better than half of these blokes.
Well, of course, but you're missing a hand.
Fair. Grog says with a salute. He's like, "Wish you luck." All right. So yeah, no. You guys follow Hada as she takes the pathway back towards the way you guys came. Yeah, she's headed towards the armory. The door there still is a large door there. As Hada turns to Talcom and says, "Now he was worried about you being able to get out, so I'm just going to make a bold assumption here that Talcom, yeah, I can do that." He walks over to the stone door, puts a finger on it, as you guys hear a loud cracking and knocking sound as the door shatters.
Ah, my ears!
I told you.
It's loud.
Is that the spell you can learn?
Cheddar? Yes, that's the spell. I believe it's Talcom. It's called knock.
Oh, that is
Why
And
so
can't
annoying.
it's one of the best understatements that are.
Hada,
Oh,
Hada
that is-
almost like ignoring it, continues walking forward towards the army. I believe that she is very much called to her weapon. Eventually, yes, you guys do reach the door that was the armory once more, as she flings open the door and essentially ducks her way inside. Inside the armory, you find around 12 sets of armor, lots of spears, lots of long swords. I'll give you specific numbers if you guys actually choose to loot this, mind you.
I was gonna replenish skeletons and I forgot.
Yeah, I figured you took those two skeletons and put them in your
Okay.
sack.
Yeah, fishy man
I am
skeletons now.
I am going to raise those skeletons and arm them in the armory.
Alright, sorry, I need to move you because there's a thing underneath you.
Was I standing on swords? Or skeletons?
Yes, you were.
Excuse
No, objects.
me.
You're good. Alright. Alright, so, the armor that's available to them, one of the 12 suits of armor is chainmail armor. So it's almost all chainmail, no plate. If there is plate, then it's probably either being used by someone or it's being kept in a more secret location.
Good enough.
Yeah. No magical weapons in here, which I would just say Cheddar was already casting Detect Magic the moment you guys walked into the room to see, well, no magical weapons that, well, you are going to be allowed to take. As Hada, essentially punching into solid stone wall, finds a small secret chamber behind the armory.
Ooh.
What's in there?
She moves some of the rubble to the side of it and then pulls out a gigantic. Let me make sure I have this weapon correct. I believe it is a maul. Yep,
Big
it's a
hammer.
maul. She pulls out a gigantic great maul covered in ornate decorations, and someone want to roll me an Arcana check or a Arcana check is okay. Anyone who has history can roll history to identify origin of this.
I'll do history.
Ooh, that's a
I'm not
pass.
good at either of those, so
Bleh.
The Arcana.
Creed's kind of just looking at it and it's like, ooh.
I mean, all right, is anyone other than Cheddar casting Detect Magic?
No.
Okay. Cheddar's just like eyes widen when he looks at that thing, like,
What is it?
that is very, very powerful magic weapon. Trisnag, it's not, you don't know too much about it, but you can tell that is clearly some sort of special elvish weapon. It definitely elvish in origin and design.
Oh, I've never seen a elf maul before.
Yeah, this is a Bloodbraid special. This is also, well, traditionally this is passed down from leader to leader of the Bloodbraid tribes, but I happen to have this one, and it's mine. Cheddar,
How convenient.
Cheddar, it's also worth an astounding. She puts a hand over his mouth, by which I mean she puts a finger over his mouth.
You know, sometimes those aren't the things we talk about. Especially when we're trying to make things die.
Cheddar gives a nod as Hada. It's like, he's right. He's very right. You should keep your mouth quiet, tiny man. I should keep my mouth quiet, says Cheddar as he takes a 5-foot step back.
Creed's just trying to like, I want that shape. Midas, can you take on that shape? You don't have to be like as powerful, but it's a cool shape.
Midas whispers to you, I cannot copy the magic, but I can copy the shape.
Yes.
Alright, you can add a Elvish Great Maul to his list of shapes.
Morphs?
Yep, to his list of
Fuck
morphs.
yeah.
you're gonna hurt yourself trying to throw that thing around.
I will, probably, but who cares?
It'll be like an Olympic hammer throw thing. You just kind of like spin around and then let it go.
Yep. She puts the maul on her back, and she looks at the rest of the armory and she goes, Walks over to a corner where there are a bunch of javelins and stocks up on those as well. And she's like,
more javelins.
She's like, we're in the armory, might as well stock up. Why don't you guys spread out and see if you can't find anything nice? And she already sees Edrican suiting up his skeletons with armor. Ah, I see a man of culture.
So you said they were chainmail
Chainmail.
and long swords.
Yeah, and longswords.
Very good.
The problem with longswords with your skeletons is that they may not do as much damage with them.
They would do more damage.
Do they attack with their strength or their dexterity?
Uh,
Because they're using short swords, I guarantee you they're using their dexterity at the moment.
that's a good point.
Yeah. That would... Oh, I'm looking at Sprite. They're skeleton. Skeletons have a +2 dexterity.
Oh yeah, because it's 1d6 plus 2 damage. So yeah, it would be their dexterity.
So longswords would actually be a downgrade for them because it'd be 2 less damage and 2 less to hit.
You're right. I never made that connection before.
Oh, it's okay. But yeah, worth knowing. Definitely worth knowing. So I wouldn't give them the long swords. However, okay, let me just dump out the what's inside this armory for you guys.
I'm assuming the attack stats for the Elvish Great Maul is just a maul, which is 2d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure.
Chainmail. Then you have also an investigation check can find more stuff, but this is what you guys find on the regular.
Tristan will poke around.
All right, so just roll.
I will help you, Mac.
And Xanther should help me.
I should.
But are you going to?
I might as well. There's nothing else.
So sorry, it's
Ooh,
is that you said
that's a
Creed's helping Tristan?
good investigation check.
I'm helping you.
Okay. Like the help action or the
Yes.
The help action.
as an important distinction. Okay.
You have advantage.
Can I pray and use guidance to help my sir?
Yeah,
Yes.
technically
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Here we go then. So it's gonna be advantage because of Creed. And oh dear. And here's the 1d4. Not that it matters much with that roll.
Oof.
Teehee.
Yeah. Chisnag, you're finding lots of dirt and junk. You find a rat. A dead rat.
Oh, that's no good.
Give me a moment. I'm just finishing up typing everything you guys in this armory on the surface.
I guess you'll see if Junior wants the dead rat, but it's dead, so probably not.
Yeah, Junior looks at it and snidely turns his head away.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He'll just chuck the rat somewhere.
Just throw it at the wall.
Yeah.
Oh god. Now clearly you should fill the rat with some sort of flammable substance and just use it as a weapon.
No, I've already done that.
Yeah, flaming rat throw, flaming zombies. Jesus. Leather armor, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Halberds, and I think I'm missing the long swords still, yeah. It was a lot of stuff in the armory. I've had a lot of weeks to know what was in the armory, so 10 longbows, 5 shortbows, 3 shields, 12 sets of chainmail, 200 arrows, 150 crossbow bolts, 5 crossbows, 10 spears, 5 halberds, 5 sets of leather armors, 3 longswords, 2 great swords, 2 great axes. I would say the javelins are there as well, but Hada has just confiscated all those, and unless you want to try to take those from her, yeah.
I'm fine. Well, this will all be
I doubt
useful
even my
later.
sleight of hand would pass that. I doubt it.
Sleight of hand to do what?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro.
Looks like
Don't kill
Edrigan
me,
had a
bro.
pretty.
Yeah, Edrigan's investigation, however, found that there was a small hidden chest in one of the corners that does have a small lock on it. This is
Small,
very-
you say?
Yeah, very small. It was about this is about a 10-pound chest.
Small as in Xanther
can-
can break it with his hand.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yeah, fuck this. Rip!
Roll me strength check.
Boo, 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 boo. Gotta hit that button.
DC is 10.
Button. Go. Do it. Really?
So he. Tink.
Ow! I think I
And-
skinned my hand.
don't let the large woman see your boo boo.
Cheddar. Here's the clink sound. His head turns your direction.
both our heads turn.
Now look what you've done.
I will kick you straight in the nuts.
What did you find? I only found a rat.
A rat size.
Wait, small lock, small hand. Trizak, come here.
Huh?
Come
What?
here.
That's
I'm
not
at-
how that works.
He comes over.
Here, maybe you can get a better grip on it.
You want me to tug it off?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll roll up his
Fail.
investment sleeves.
With advantage.
Fuck you.
Fail.
Jesus, we almost did.
So, while
Minus one.
Xanther holds onto the chest with one side, while Trizak with all his body strength and eventually rips off the lock, breaking the lock entirely. But Xanther, I just need you to roll me a dexterity check to not lose your balance.
Do 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 boo. Watch me fail. Okay,
No,
never mind.
Pass. So you manage to not drop the chest, and you hear a clink sound as you kind of slightly shift it.
Edgerkin takes the chest and opens it.
Inside, you guys find 3 potions of healing and 500 gold. This was someone's personal cash.
Ooh.
Well, you don't need any of this.
Nope.
There's 500 gold in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a treasury to be swiped later. I'm gonna be fine.
The wizard yoinketh.
Alright, add 3 healing potions. They're just basic healing potions, the 2d4 plus 5 ones. However, that's still healing.
The skeletons will take the shields, because that sounds like a good idea.
Alrighty.
Bringing their AC up to the chainmail's 19.
Those are nice skeletons.
Yeah, no.
So wait, a shield is +2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shields are +2.
Plus 2.
Oh, okay. So they're 12. 16 +2. Wait, no. Dexterity still goes in, right?
Is it chainmail or chain shirt? Because chainmail's heavy.
Chainmail.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it's just 16. Okay, still 18 then.
Yeah. Which is significantly higher AC, though.
Yeah, skeletons never had it so good.
If skeletons could smile, they would.
So
They're
now,
always-
They're
Yeah.
always smiling. Their teeth are out.
now you give them shields.
I have to hide behind them.
Hana, you may not have to if I get a hold of LeFou first, she says, smacking the hammer and smacking her maul into her one hand into the other.
It's not him I'm worried about, it's the thing he's summoning. That's always been the thing I've worried about.
I suppose that's fair. Though, I mean, I'm not saying you should risk your skeletons first, but how expendable are your orcs?
The orcs!
They're orcs.
Send them in first.
We were!
Oh, yeah, no, fair.
You saw us!
I mean, I just imagine that it'd be smarter to send the orcs in before the skeletons. So I imagine the skeletons might actually be more valuable. No offense to whoever orcs those are.
Vaguely mine, but whatever. They are genuinely more useful as zombies or skeletons.
It's more of an opportunity cost than a expense.
Hana gives a nod. Right. Let's not waste too much time and let's go ahead and head back. She says as she strides back out, kind of gently as Tao calm. Just out of curiosity, am I needed here still? Cause I feel much safer just leaving.
Don't you want to watch?
Hell no!
Uh,
I'd rather be safe and leave.
Well,
Don't you
there
want
is
to
kind
be
of
here when the Hellion gets here?
there's a siege going on outside, so there's that. We kind of snuck in here.
If the orcs got in, though, they were fine, right?
But there's a lot less orcs in here than there were out there.
Yes,
Well,
they
yes. They had to kill all those demons and such that were outside.
Fair.
Somehow I feel like I'm safer in here now. I feel like
You might be.
I feel like I'd be much safer in my hometown, but I don't think I'd get there in time.
You're welcome to teleport at any time.
Really, I am.
No! Mile has an anti-teleportation field around the whole city.
Well, no, that was the. Where was it?
No, that was
I've
Miles.
mixed up which one's which.
No, LeFou's was over his estate.
Oh, right.
Miles is over the entire city.
So that LeFou couldn't get away. However,
You can walk out, though.
realize this means no bad business between us. And I'll pay you handsomely for the details on everything that happened, but
I look forward to it.
I prefer to guarantee my own safety in these kind of situations as opposed to causing unnecessary risk, as that is what landed me inside of a torture cell in the first place.
Yes, go be a scared little fish.
I enjoy being a scared little fish, so yes, I will be. How'd you guys get in?
We'll tell you later. Well, yes, you need to get out, don't you? The secret laboratory.
We had to
Alright.
squeeze through a very narrow passage.
You'll be fine. You'll slip right through.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, see you guys when you guys successfully kill the Fu. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. He says, looking at where a watch could be on his hand as he kind of gently strolls towards the lab. Hana rolls her eyes. Coward.
Yes, some people have it better than others.
We didn't tell him about the dragon. That'll be interesting.
What dragon?
Hana looks at him
no,
as well. What? dragon?
Edrigan has a shit-eating grin.
Hana, looking a slight bit nervous herself. You don't mean that.
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's just a rash soul. Don't worry about it.
Oh God! Even she hesitates just a slight bit. Oh. That's a scary one.
He's already destroyed this place once. It'll be fine.
What the hell did he did? What the hell did LeFou do?
He killed a kobold.
She blinks slowly once, twice. Could you repeat that but make it make sense?
LeFou
One of
lost
the
his
kobold-
temper and killed the kobold.
One of the kobolds with the amulets.
Oh, he killed Duresh Soul's property. Yeah, you don't do that. I thought
You do when you're LeFou.
that's called being. I mean, we already had
Yes,
this.
we've had this conversation.
So you guys
It's just that shocking.
yeah. All right. So you guys have made your way back to the throne room, and when you guys do arrive, you see all your orcs are currently asleep.
Well,
I think I know where this is going. It's just like those kobolds near the tower.
yep.
Why
Ah,
they sleep standing up though?
Yeah. This thing is, they're not standing up or in any kind of trance. They're just plain asleep.
Cream will like poke him. Wake up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me medicine check.
Okay. Medicine. There you are. Blink, blink. Come on.
There we go. Ooh. You kind of smack them a few times. As even smacking them as hard as you can. One time, you swear to God, you even punched one. They refused to stir, not waking up, though they continued to slumber very peacefully.
I looked at Trisnag. Is this that dream nail shit again?
I mean, that was my guess, but
Would you like to roll Arcana check? Also,
Yeah.
detect magic plus Arcana could probably give you guys some information here. That's... okay. That's a pass on the Arcana. They appear to be under some sort of magical effect to put them to sleep.
well, it's magic.
Figured that. They're too wired up to have just gone to bed.
Well, it could have been poison, but
Could have been
definitely
poison.
magic. Yeah, the question is, did they get put to sleep and whoever did it ran away, or what? Because
Just gonna look around for any signs of, like, scuffle or anything like that.
You don't feel. You don't. Once again, is anyone casting detect magic?
I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You detect a magical aura coming from underneath you. The origin of which being the door.
Oh, it's an aura thing. It's coming from the door.
Weird.
I don't believe I have any actual protection from sleep. Is there a fiendish nature to it?
Roll me a knowledge. I would say roll me religion.
Religion. Oh, you silly boy. Look at my 12 religion.
This feels neither fiendish nor abyssal in origin. It feels alien.
I don't know what it is, but it's not from a fiend or a devil or a demon, so...
well, then these scrolls are just pieces of paper, aren't they? Ugh. Well, what do we do? So suppose we just go get some coffee and then try and go down.
Edgkin starts pushing orcs down the hole.
Alright. You push one of the orcs down the hole. I would like to point out, there are people in your party who are immune to the sleep condition!
Yeah, and I'm not one of them.
Isn't Xanther?
Yes.
It is in fact.
Who is just watching all of this very bemusedly.
I just want to see how long it takes him to stop rolling down the stairs.
Alright. You kind of push him downstairs and you just hear clap, clap, clap.
Ah, that's a ways down. Alright, everyone who's undead, raise their hand.
Your skeletons and the zombies. Zombies attempt to raise their hand. The skeletons raise their hand.
I kind of command the zombies to raise their hands.
Yeah, they.
Santa,
What, is it something you wish me to do?
raise your hand.
To what purpose?
That's who's going down this hole.
Oh, if that's all you want me to do.
I'll take the other undead with you.
Oh.
You get to marshal my undead forces, just like we've been planning.
Oh! Didn't we have more last time?
Yes, and I've had much less time to prepare because we've been dealing with all of this horseshit.
That is true. Come, little zombies and skeletons, let's go have a play date.
Alright, they kind of. The skeletons quickly kind of shamble over to you, whereas the zombies slowly make their way towards you because they're zombies. They not be fast.
They not be fast.
They thick though.
They thick.
But they don't think.
They thick. They're dummy.
Neither do the skeletons, to be
They're
fair.
dummy
They just
thick.
do it better.
But they're dummy think.
Toby think. Damn it.
Okay.
And now I'm suddenly reminded of the current little rhyme for Cthulhu about his cheeks being dummy thick, and that's what's driving everybody
oh God,
insane.
No! I hated that so much. Oh, okay. All right, so Xanther, you go.
The sleeper thoughts in relay.
Mm-hmm.
God fucking damn it! All right, Xanther. So you are heading down on your own for the time being. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? How far do you want to go down the stairs? Because you can go all the way to the bottoms if you want to.
I mean, unless I see something along the way.
Yes, you will see things along the way. You see, you know those one of those Cambrions that you had fought earlier. You see that it was facing towards this. You see that it was facing towards the upwards of the stairs. However, you see it's fallen dead. It's fallen. It's like hard asleep on the stairwell.
Cambrians were the ones with golden breastplates, right?
Correct.
I'm
Walking.
very tempted to stab you.
Yeah,
but...
walking by it even making noise, and one of the zombies even steps on it. It doesn't wake up. It doesn't wake up.
I'm so tempted to just kill you and take your shit, but first things, well, actually, no. Kill you.
Alright, honestly, this thing's not gonna wake up no matter how many times you stab it. So yeah.
So we'll just carve him up like a fucking turkey.
Yeah, you carve him up like a turkey and eventually he dissipates into the nothingness.
Ooh, golden breastplate, thank you.
And I assume you just continue down.
Yep.
When you make it down to the bottom, you find a large theater-like area. You see there's a small pit and a small stage in the center. You see in the center of the stage is a very, very, very badly injured LeFou. Like he's missing an arm and a leg, which is currently bandaged, and you see Dak standing over him. He's somewhat conscious, and they're talking to each other, and there's a barrier. There appears to be some sort of barrier over them as well.
Lovely.
Roll me a stealth check, because I need to. That's going to be against Dak's passive perception.
Yes.
Actually, Fu has higher passive perception.
So, boo, cause that. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Wow!
As I was saying, this will be. I was saying that my undead might not be that great, but that's a 220s, so you can just ignore that.
Yeah, no, I don't care what your undeads get. That he's not seen. So yeah, no, you can clearly see them. You can't really make out what they're saying, as it appears to be garbled through the barrier, or maybe it's not even in a native tongue. But
I whisper to the undead to stay here, and kind of have a quick looky-loo to see if I can find whatever might be causing a sleepy aura.
roll me an investigation check with disadvantage. If you roll double nat 20s again, I guess it won't matter, but... Alright, that's more fair.
Nope.
You see nothing that you could feel could be causing the magical aura. You assume that it might be something in that is... You can assume maybe that there's something to do with LeFou and the magic barrier that they have there, but it leads to the question of why LeFou and Dak are unaffected.
Well, they are inside of the damn thing.
Sadly, this is not your area of expertise with it being magical in nature, so you might have to bring a mage down here.
Yeah. Back up the stairs. Do.
So about 15 minutes, you're back up the stairs. I'm guessing you're leaving the undead there.
Yeah, as long as they're going to continue following the command of stay here, then it
Yeah,
should be
that's.
fine.
All right. So eventually, Xantha returns back up the stairs.
Okay, so issue.
Where are my skeletons?
Being stealthy.
Bullshit.
Well, about as stealthy as I can manage. So at least they're out of sight.
Okay.
But LeFou is missing limbs.
It's a good
Him and
start.
Dak are inside of a barrier of some kind. I can't hear what the fuck they're talking about because of the barrier. And I presume barrier is making it hard to get through. So I need one of you magey boys to actually be able to figure out what the fuck's going on down there. 'Cause
But you could see into the barrier.
I can see into the barrier.
Okay, so it's not Leoman's tiny hut. Can I make an Arcana check based on his description?
You may. You will have disadvantage though.
Give me them double nat 20.
Ooh!
No, that's a 1
That's a 1 and a 2.
and a 2.
The way Xantha describes the spell and what he sees down there, it actually leaves you more confused. It's like this sounds like he's not even talking about magic at this point.
It's literally a bubble that you like with soap.
Yes.
Can I try and can I do a check to see if I can think of a way to bypass the sleep aura
You can roll me an Arcana check on that.
with no disadvantage?
No disadvantage.
That's decent.
Um,
That's a 19.
That'll work.
The protections, you believe that your protection scrolls may offer some protection against it. Keep in mind, you guys are still under the effects of the hero's feast as well, so perhaps that might save you guys from being subject to the effects as well.
Well, that just makes me more resilient.
Well, while Adrian's guy's thinking cap on or whatever, Chiznag's gonna use augury to see if it's a good idea to go down those stairs. So where is it? I want to spit out the spell card. There we go.
Okay, something odd happens when you cast augury, and that you are stricken with four distinct visions as opposed to just getting one answer. You get three counts of misfortune and one count of great fortune.
Oh. Well, that's not how that's supposed to work.
And he'll tuck the cards away.
Great misfortune going down, but also great fortune. Kind of confusing.
What? Explain further, Kuznag?
Okay, so what all do we have still? We have the protection scrolls, but those were just fiends, right? Or were they protection from...
Just fiends.
They're fiends, but you may stand a chance. You never know. Because even though you determined this is alien in origin, that's just what your Arcana check told you. That doesn't mean it was correct.
I mean, of course, they last about a minute, and we've got 5 of them, so we can do it if you'd like.
It lasts about a minute, but it took him forever to get down and back up. No?
Oh, no.
No.
That was not me saying no. I was trying to get something
Oh.
ready. And the audio blared into my headphones. I'm like, well, that hopefully doesn't get my video taken down.
We didn't hear anything. Oh, wait, but...
The recording.
Yep.
Yeah. That is different. It's judging by how long it took Xantha to get down there, probably more than a minute.
This is too much thinking for me. Are we going down now or not?
Cheddar, I
We're
think
going down with a plan.
Yes, Cheddar, we are going down with the plan. He's going to roll an Arcana check now and do lots of thinking.
Did you see any other way out from down there, Zanta?
Not that I noticed.
No.
We could just wait it out up here.
Well, I presume that those two aren't just sitting around on their ass.
I would like to remind everyone that Mile was going. One of the things Mile was going to do is, along with going to go fight the Helion, she was taking down her barrier.
Oh yeah.
When-
Well, anyway, these scrolls can use them, but again, duration.
Okay, so what else do we have?
The scroll that Mile gave us, or rather me, in case we're about to die, use that. But we're not about to die, are we? We're just about to maybe sleep. So I don't want to use that just yet.
Hada, I'm willing to risk this, she says, as she steps forward into the entryway. She's like, "Worst that happens, I enter a meditative state. In which case, I just want you guys to drag my body away from the doorway."
I could try that.
Alrighty, Hada is. Oh wait, no, this doesn't have to at the moment because yeah. All right, so Hada steps into the doorway, closing her eyes. Takes one step in. Looks left, looks right.
Good so far.
Steps further in. Gets almost all the way down, then walks back up. Yeah, I think you guys are okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Edgerkin shrugs and walks down.
All right. So you all.
So is that go follow? Yep.
All right. We have your undead in front already.
Hooray!
I would assume that at some point you'd probably let Xanther step in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Tuesday will also go in the front.
All right. Tosley will take a step back.
What? How wide is it?
Wide enough that Hana can. It's about 15 feet
Two.
wide.
Okay, 2 feet or 2 squares. There we go.
Yeah.
3 squares.
3.
What?
Andrew can just. I am the most cowardly.
I am the most in behind.
Alrighty.
He's had his guts ripped out the once. He doesn't care to have the experience repeated.
Alright, so you guys make your way down this long, winding stairway. Xanther, you've already walked down this before, and you guys do notice a spray of blood on the a spilling of blood on this stairwell.
The hell was that?
Fuck if I know.
Roll me a deception.
I was gonna roll an insight regardless.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be on this thing. Do the thing.
Alright, let's see the answer. Oh god, yeah, you know he's lying. He knows what happened.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Fuck if I know. Fuck if I care.
Alright. You guys continue to make your way all the way down till you reach where your undead are. Edrigan, you are met with the same sight. Edrigan, you are met with the same sight that greeted Xanther. You see a. Actually, let me see if I can. Wow, that's much better. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's almost like it's
Bless
the
you.
exact opposite of what I rolled.
Thank you. Okay, that's weird.
Well, now he sees it, and he's got a nat 20 on the Arcana check. Who?
Hold on.
He's dead.
Me? No, I'm not dead. That's weird. Did it really remove something I...
Is it the thing you spent the most time trying to make work?
Yes! Yes,
How
it
about
is!
that? How about that?
Do we need a quick break?
Yeah, quick 5-minute break, guys. Fucking
So-
roll 20. I swear to God.
I will be right back.
I guess I can get lunch organized then. I'm hungry.
Oh wait, let me see.
Oh, I have salmon in my fridge. What should I use it for?
Fry it with French fries.
Not like a salmon fillet. It's like those like ones that you usually put in sandwiches. You know, the one that's already been cut up and stuff.
I've literally
Oh.
never put salmon in a sandwich.
Like salmon in a can or something?
It's not like it's like salmon. I guess it's kind of like salmon fillet, but it's like the stuff you put on top of sushi, or you'd put it in a sandwich.
Oh. So kind
Fry
of
it.
salmon chunks.
Fry it with French fries.
Yeah. Have fish nuggets instead of chicken nuggets.
All right, that's an idea. That or I just eat it raw.
It's
You could
fucking
do that, too.
raw.
Thanks. Hold on. Nanti bukan nak kentang yang malam punya, nak kentang yang
Okay, I fixed it.
you boleh habis kerja dulu. Habis. Siap.
Well, it's fixed whenever he gets back. But yeah, we'll continue our 5-minute break. So I'm going to use that 5-minute break wisely myself to get some stuff set up.
Lepas tu dalam peti ada yang ikan warna pink tu dalam plastik macam tu. Salmon, tahu tak? Salmon. Tahu tak?
Warna pink lah.
Dia dalam.
Alright, back to here. Just copy all you guys.
Nampak kan? Ada kan? Dia nak luput hari ni, so saya nak makan sekarang. Okay? Itu dia cuba tahu sandwich Azli? Yang penyet punya? Yang letak butter, cheese. Yang bakar tutup macam tu. Yang buat dua, letak cheese kat tengah. Kan? Letak yang ni kat tengah. So letak roti, butter, cheese.
Ikan tu.
Ikan, cheese, roti, butter. Penyet kan? Cuba.
Ikan ya.
Yang tutup bukan yang masuk. Okay? Nanti bila dah siap bagi tahu lah.
This is so interesting.
Butter.
I heard
Oh,
butter
fuck, I
and I
would've
heard
muted?
cheese.
Wait, am I not muted?
No.
You are not. We heard all of that.
I clicked muted. What?
That's too bad.
This is the best.
Because like my mate doesn't understand between you know you have a sandwich press and you have a toast, but in Malay it's both called bakar. So she got confused last time. So like when I asked her for toast, she put it in the fucking sandwich press, and it came out with toast.
I too like putting butter on my toast.
I love you, Zai.
There's your Malay lesson for the day. Fuck off.
Butter goes good on toast.
Butter goes good on toast. Butter atas roti sedap. Why the fuck wasn't it muted?
Fuck you. That's why.
I blame the internet.
Test.
We hear you.
Still working.
What? But it's clearly shows muted.
Do you have a hardware mute?
Hold on.
I don't see muted.
Look, no, because I just turned it off. Okay, let me try and mute. How about now?
We hear
Okay,
you.
actually, yeah. It says it's
What?
muted, but it's still transmitting.
It activates when I talk. What?
Yeah, the muted icon is next to it and everything.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I have a recommendation.
What?
Restart Discord. Just close the whole thing. And then come
Fine.
back.
That is so weird.
Butter.
Butter.
Oh no, we're not naming the episode that.
No, I already know what we're naming the episode.
Oh fuck. No, no, I want to hear it.
The Dreamer Thoughts in Real Yay.
That's not bad. Remind me at the end
I'm
of the
both.
episode. Remind me at the end of the episode. Okay.
What happened?
I
You
fixed that.
Zai spoke Malaysian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you missed your you missed your daily lesson on how to speak Malay.
Duo
Apparently,
lesson.
apparently, batar means toast and sandwich.
Oh, speaking of which, I'll mute myself and I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'm gonna grab me a soda.
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 Today's episode is brought to you by Cherry Dr. Pepper.
It's probably one of the most solid formations we've made.
The wedge formation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we have the space for it.
Well, we do luckily have enough frontline type people that we can easily cover up the backside as well, so. It's nice.
Hello.
He is back.
Now let's test it again.
Did you get batar?
Looks like it's working
We can't hear you.
properly. We can't hear you.
Yes, it works.
See? When in doubt,
had a
turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yep. You had a glitch.
Fucking call my butter. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Did you fix the thing?
He fixed it.
He did fix it, but he went to go actually use this break for break things.
Fair enough. Twist my spine real quick and not die.
I am back. I'm just eating a banana right now, and I just want to finish it. I don't want to be smacking your guys' ears.
Oh, banana.
Banana.
Did you get hot sauce?
What? Ew, gross. Banana and hot sauce? Who does that?
Apparently, a guy on Forged in Fire.
Disgusting.
He apparently puts hot sauce on literally everything.
Ugh.
He's one of those
Nasty.
people.
Hold up. He needs Sentinel. Sentinel is. Okay, so that's what you gotta do. Okay.
Alright, Tiger, it's time for you to get out of the room too, buddy. I'm done with my banana. You got to go. I love you, big boy. Ugh, sorry, kicking the big cat out of my room.
Big cat gotta go.
Yeah, it's because he chews wire, so he especially can't be in here for very long unless I'm giving him attention. But also because he's a distraction.
Because of the constant need of attention.
Yep. It's not like Sam where it's like she can find something to do so that she doesn't distract me. Pretty nice with that with human beings as opposed to cats.
Really, you're just comparing a person to an animal, so it's like I would be offended.
She's not in the room.
What if he watches these recordings?
She does. So I'm gonna hear it later, but whatever.
She has to get through literally on average four times.
She's already up to date.
Fuck. After upload, you got 4 hours to live, dude.
Yeah, I sure do. Okay.
So there will be a delay in the upload of this video.
There will be a delay in the upload of this video until I decide that I don't want to live anymore.
There'll be delay, and next session will go in
They got
hiatus.
DMCA'd for whatever the fuck Christian blasted through his speakers.
Oh yeah, no, it could be taken down for that too. That's also a possibility.
It'll just get demonetized.
Hopefully just demonetized. Like, geez. It was only like literally less than 5 seconds of the audio from it, so I hope that is okay. Also, I'm doing this just to get the bot ready so I can have it muted, but you guys can adjust the volume to where it's comfortable for you.
We get battle music.
Yeah, this actually will get battle music. You actually have battle music today, guys.
Yay!
Scared. That means it's important.
Is those two.
Don't fuck up, guys. I'm ready for those ones on initiative.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so we're going to use.
So first, I have a natural 20 on figuring out what the barrier is.
Yeah, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. First off, we need to make sure that your music is adjusted for this. So just adjust the volume of this so it's not too loud for you.
Yes, rhythm.
And I'm muting it because I cannot hear the music because then it'll come through. I'll let everyone know the name of the song afterwards. I'm gonna go. All right, has everyone adjusted their? Everyone just let me know when you adjust the volume to what you need it to be.
Okay, good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think I
good.
got it.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Oh, I think it's end, or is it something else?
It's been such a long time since we used it, dude.
Yeah, I know. But it's like this is the best way for me to get this bot to do this. Skip.
Just do skip. Yeah.
All right, everyone hit skip. Put
How,
go into the jukebox and just hit yep, 2 3.
so
One more person needs to go to the jukebox and do
I don't remember where
exclamation.
why do I do? Why do I do that?
It's up above spoilers.
Uh,
All right, and there we go. No longer hearing it, correct?
Nope.
Yep.
It's going.
All right. Zai, can you do me a favor and mess around with this bot to figure out how to loop music for me?
Okay, hold on.
Oh no,
Sure.
I'm asking you to do that while I just take care of stuff in the background because I know that you can respond pretty well and find this out at the same time. I know you're a good multitasker.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. Help. Okay. The fuck is this shit?
All right.
No.
This is the dice roller help, not the. Oh, right, because what's his face just has every bot do the same thing.
Yup.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me
It's
just.
the one at the
I'll
very.
just click the
It's the one.
website.
Yeah, it's the one at the very top.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me just check. Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Got it. I understand.
Okay.
I can do it.
I'll ask you. I'll ask you when the time comes. All right. So
All right.
you guys reach the bottom floor of this stairwell, and you are met by the same side. Your natural 20 for your Arcana lets you know that LeFou has set up some sort of. It is definitely it is definitely an archaic and not of infernal or abyssal origin ritual of some kind. This entire place is inscribed with these weird and alien runes, and uh, indeed, there is a somewhat alien presence, somewhat lingering in the room as well. However, it is not currently present. It is as if it blinked into existence for a second and was gone. And the lingering magic in the air tells you as much. Let me get you guys to the right map. Dooba-dooba-doo.
Creed fills up Midas.
So just know that LeFou and Dak are currently in the center in this area here. I could not find tokens I liked for them. I will in the future. However, I could not find tokens I liked for them now.
I think one of them will be dead.
You are correct. There will only be one of those that will be relevant in the future. I hope they have a good token for in the future. All right, so with this many people coming down the stairs, it actually warrants Dak's attention as he lays LeFou gently onto the ground, steps up to the edge of where the barrier is, and says, "Haven't you done enough already? You can just leave. He's already dying."
I mean, you need to die too.
I feel there's no reason for me to die here.
As long as you hold that sword, you do.
He clutches the black blade at his side.
Yes.
And he's like, "Well then, I wish you luck with that. For me and LeFou are currently on our ways out, you see. If this works in time," he says, turning to LeFou, as LeFou, tirelessly pushing himself up. "I am trying, you dolt." Right. So if you guys could just quietly sit there for about 5 minutes, that'd be great.
I cast magic missile at LeFou.
It smacks up against the barrier and shatters into little pink sparks.
Oh, damn it.
That was worth the spell slot.
It was. As Hada says, Okay. No, LeFou is not getting away from me here. I will go ahead and fix this, says Hana as she begins stepping forward. As Dak, eyes widening. Oh shit. LeFou,
I'd still like to know what the barrier is.
the barrier is a wall of force.
Oh, okay. Oh,
we
yeah.
need to disintegrate for that.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have said. Well, yeah, I would have. Never mind.
Yeah. Hana begins walking upwards as Dak turns to LeFou as he says, LeFou, Hana is coming, and we will not survive if she makes it up here. You're going to have to do it again. LeFou looks
Uh-oh.
up to him for a brief moment as he's like, well, this is somewhat slightly off to plans, but as it were, he pulls out a strange alien-looking dagger as he stabs it into his hand. Blood falls from his hand onto the altar as it ignites in blue and pink flames. And let me get the music ready. So Zai, how do I make it repeat?
Exclamation mark loop. Just put the song on, and then afterwards you loop, and it'll just repeat the currently queued song.
Okay. Thank you.
Heck, I'll like input the command as soon as you start out the song.
Okay.
Never mind, you try it because I don't have the permissions to do it. Well,
You God damn it, Cybot.
Why is that Cybot's fault?
nobody's a DJ or anything like that.
Well, yeah, we didn't plan on doing anything with it like that.
I did.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, well, if you guys need to, just loop it. For
I'll
yourself.
I'll handle it once it stops playing.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Alrighty.
I like how it has dark, menacing, epic music in the song title.
Yes.
But this isn't rip and tear.
No, it's not. As the blue and pink flames splash onto the altar, the entire room ignites in a myriad of colors, and you are almost in an instant transported from this dark and blurry summoning space to.
I don't suppose I can cast Counterspell, can I?
No.
Magic Missile didn't get through. Why would that?
Because Wall of Force has very specific things that it stops and doesn't.
Okay.
It's very good at its job, but it's limited.
That's why the map was so much big and black.
Yep. You see and I'll draw a representation of it. Where's the paint tool? There's the paint tool. Should be somewhere. I know for a fact I've used the paint tool so
If it was Aboleth, there wouldn't be a fight.
Yeah, I think UA has a very good point there. If it was an apple, yeah, you'd probably already be dead. No offense.
Okay, fair.
Ah, damn it, no. Control Z. One, I want it to be blue to represent the light.
I was half expecting like Darkest Dungeon music to be here.
I contemplated heavily, and I ended up asking several people for advice and gotten several people's suggestions for music, and this is the one I like the best for this one. So we're gonna draw a little blue circle here. This is where LeFou and Dak are currently at.
Hold on.
I'll wait for him to return to finish with the description.
Whoops.
Are you back?
Are we missing somebody?
No, no, not at all. I thought you went away to go do something because I heard you say 1 minute.
Oh, no, no. I was trying to figure something out. Don't worry. Keep going.
All right. So the area becomes a vast and starry sky of cosmic space. You feel a slight coldness, and you feel the ground beneath you disappear, but yet it feels there's something physical underneath your feet, allowing you to stand. As descending from the skies, you see
Doom.
this creature.
What the? What on God's holy earth is that?
Alrighty. The creature slowly descends to where LeFou is.
I don't like it.
As it says, "Why have you summoned me again, LeFou?" LeFou does his best to stand on his feet. As he says, "Savine, I want you to incapacitate them by any means necessary. I will pay whatever price you are willing to accept for this." The creature takes one of its tendrils as it kind of goes over what you could think as a head, as it says, "I do not believe you have anything left to offer me." LeFou seems to vibrate visibly with some sort of tension. He's like, "I offer all of my thoughts, every last memory within my head. You can have it all, along with my soul even if you desire it, as long as you incapacitate them." I don't know. I still not. LeFou pulls out the device you guys recognize as the Mind Vault. He says, "And all the memories within this as well. Yours to have, to feast upon all eternity." This offering is acceptable. I shall take care of them. Roll for initiative, everybody!
Oh boy.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Let me just get initiatives for this.
Okay, hold on.
Click on my token. Push this button.
I'm going to remove all the undead from the initiative for reasons.
Spooky.
Yeah, the music feels a little more fitting now, doesn't it?
Okay, initiative.
Where is she? There she is. Not bad. And then put cheddar on the initiative as well. Who has been on the initiative roll has initiative?
Thing is, I gotta teach my mate how to make a toasted cheese sandwich with salmon.
You for real?
I'll be quick. I'm just gonna tell her the steps.
Oh, okay.
It's grilled cheese, woman.
It's too much macaroni on the macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I thought you might like that one, baby. Oh, let me remove Junior from the initiative. Why is Junior even on the initiative?
I don't know. He's usually in the same space as Triznek, so that's probably why.
Where is his initiative modifier on my big? This guy's stuff was so convoluted. I could not write it into a character sheet in Roll20. I had to write it all on paper. There we go. All right. Surprisingly, he's not the first to move the initiative, all things considered. Um, of note, currently he is that distance away from you, but he's also 50 feet in the air. He's also huge, by which I mean this is a 50-foot massive monster composed of eyes that glow like stars and tentacles uh, that kind of slowly churn and push out from the writhing mass of that is his body. Um, there's a certain coldness around him, and you see that the space around him seems to be almost lethargic. Also, I would say a knowledge arcana check is allowed by anyone who wants to make it. The DC,
I was about to say,
the DC,
what can I roll?
DC is 25.
Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to roll it. I'd have to get a net 20.
Ooh!
Ah!
Trisnak cast guidance.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, he'd probably be praying anyway with what he's seeing right now.
Yeah. God, whatever. All right, that's a pass. Oh, and again, you've only read about this in textbooks. Let me just get. I'm using this blue thing to represent his elevation off the ground because that's going to be a blue text box for me for getting his elevation. All right. Briefly in text of esoteric outer creatures, you've read a brief passage on a creature known as Sylvian Kell, the Eternal Sleeper. A being of massive power, requiring rare ritual spells and always requiring devastating prices from those who summon him. He is a being of immeasurable power and hunger.
Okie dokie.
Among notable things that you know with that check is that the areas in which he makes contact are normally immersed in massive auras of sleep and lethargy. I think that's really all that it is, because like that's just barely a pass, and just the DC 25 is just to kind of know what he is. To be fair.
Makes sense.
So what's all this mess?
That is where LeFou and Dak are currently taking refuge in the bubble of force, because they were transported with you guys.
Midas. The fuck is that?
Sylvian Cal.
Do we have a chance?
Edrigan, I'm scared.
You're allowed to be scared.
Hada, do you think we can kill it?
Oh,
Not killing that.
Hell,
Let's kill them.
hells no. Not even a chance.
She looks at Creed. Your dagger knows something? Yes.
However, two things. One, LeFou's deal was to incapacitate us. Two, that is a wall of force that is protecting them. You just need to get through it to wait for it to be dispelled somehow. Or timeout. The time on it shouldn't be very long. It's only about 10 minutes.
How long do you think he's had that barrier up?
Well, how long did it take us to get down the stairs?
About 15 minutes.
And so somebody's been constantly doing it for the last 30 minutes. And it's a fifth circle spell.
I like my chances of waiting for that barrier to come down. So it sounds like to me all we need to do is just wait for that barrier to come down, kill LeFou, and then we don't have to deal with. She points at the giant floating, writhing massive tentacles and eyes and deep outer space scary.
Just try not to die then. I can do that.
Your Creed, Midas speaks to you. He's like, luckily, this is only an aspect of Savine Gal.
Okay, aspect not the original, but he's still fucking scary.
Oh,
Anything
if it
you
was
can
the
do.
real thing, you would already be devoured.
I get that, Midas. I can see it scale. Right now, I'm literally beseeching you here. Get to the general and ask if he knows anything you can do to not die right now and get out of here.
Do you have the ability to teleport away?
I think so. What did Miles give us again?
No, should I? Is it time?
I really want LeFou to die first.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, fine. We had a stick, but that's our option. Midas says, teleport the fuck out. Is that typing for somebody? I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
Okay.
Alright.
That's what Midas is telling me, guys.
The only escape is teleporting away, or dimension shifting away. Because right now you've been... Alright, to give you guys perspective, you've been teleported to a quasi-demi... you've been teleported to a quasi-demi plane.
Okay.
Alright, Xanther, you are first on the initiative. What do?
Hada, weren't you planning on breaking that wall of force?
I absolutely was.
Let's see if we can pull that off. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I guess ready dodge? Since I can't fuck with that thing?
That's fair. That's fair. Trisnag, I'll just put a marker on you to represent that you are ready to dodge.
That was my plan too.
Move forward, begin dodging.
Don't know what it is yet, so or what's capable of, or what's gonna happen. So yeah, gonna go. Actually, not too close to Xanther. Might have some explosive stuff. Let me see when. 30. So yeah, he's gonna go there.
I like this for dodge.
Yeah. And Junior's not here, right? Or is he? I don't know if I should
Junior
move the
is with
token or
you.
just. Okay, yeah, I'll put him right underneath then. There we go. But yeah, dodging.
Dodge for you as well. Hada's turn. Hada is going to walk over to the barrier. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And she's going to make an attack, which triggers a reaction that Fu had saved, and the only spell he had left. Where's Hada? Here. Oh no. Yep, I thought as much. You see Hana run forward to the barrier, strike it as the Fu raises a hand, and she.
Counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell it?
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay. Give me one moment before I do this. I'm going to need a. Let me get the spell. Because I know that it's higher level than a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Okay, and LeFou upcasted it as well, because of course he would. So it's 10 plus the spell level. Or is it?
My check is the DC equal. I have to make the check, and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
10 plus the spell's level. Alright, so in your case, you're going to need to make me a DC 15.
That shouldn't be so bad. Bonus is 7. I should be able to do this.
It's a good chance.
Is there a button I can press for this? Nope. Okay, slow. Roll 1d20 plus 7. Booyah!
Oh,
Alright, you see LeFou attempting to cast the banishment spell on her. And
nope.
yes, in an instant you're like, oh no, and counterspell it.
More like,
Alrighty, she will have to use her bonus action to get into the rage. But now she is raging. And she will make 2 attacks with her weapon. I need to look up the HP for Wall of Force because she is about to do some really...
It doesn't have any HP. It's immune to all damage.
Oh. Never mind then. Yeah. Well, I guess I wasted her turn anyway. I thought it was like the old version of Wall of Force where it had a certain amount of HP to it. That's my mistake. Damn, Wall of Force is much better in this edition then. Alright, so she walks forward. Smack! Smack! As LeFou is just like, shit!
Look what happened. Look what you can learn when you actually graduate from Windhaven College.
Wait.
Windgrace.
Windgrace, and I was close.
Alright, as LeFou just like, his eyes sink and you roll, you know what? Roll me an intimidation check.
You have broken his spirit.
It took long enough. Intimidate. Yeah, this will be fine on a 0 charisma.
Listen, man, I've seen you already roll like a night.
That's a 10?
Yeah. LeFou, rather than being such as, how did you even find that out?
I went to your room.
Oh, god
You
damn it.
kind of leave things strewn about.
Thanks for the new
They have-
wardrobe.
They do have organization classes there as well.
They do, actually.
A wizard must
Wait.
be organized and prepared.
Alrighty. Creed, it is your turn. And after you, big scary thing starts moving. So,
Yeah. Okay. Christian,
yes.
Misty Step's a form of teleportation, right?
So what?
Misty Step's a form of teleportation, right?
Yeah, but it only teleports you a small distance away.
30 feet. I'm still close enough to get in. Can I get into the Wall of Force?
No,
Or
that definitely cannot happen. I know that from experience with Wall of Force.
Really?
I think you can.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can't. At least I'm very certain about that.
Because it just says you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Because all it says is nothing can physically pass through the wall.
Oh my.
And it's
That's
not
its
ethereal
stipulation.
travel either.
So if it's a full sphere around them,
Yeah.
then yeah, that's it goes into the ethereal plane. But other than that, she can't ethereally travel through it. But other than that, anything that's not physical can go through.
Alright, I would say this. I understand you think this is a good idea. You will die.
Dak is powerful.
Dak is powerful. He is not a joke. He will kill you.
Hold on.
I'm sorry to break the wall like that, but yeah, you will die.
Holy
What
shit!
the fuck was that?
He's
I think
got
the
it
music,
way
the
up.
music playing through his phone, I think.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of pressed it again. Okay,
See, when we die, we get better. When you die, you go straight to hell.
Gehenna.
Yeah. Close enough. Okay. Fine.
It's one thing if you have the entire party to fight him. Do not fight on your own.
What if... Okay, what happens when I touch the wall? I get pushed out, right?
No,
Basically.
it's essentially a wall of giant physical force that says you cannot come in here. And that is what Hada has just made the mistake of not understanding that you cannot get through this physically.
No, I would have already used...
Honestly, if you could throw Hada into the bubble, that would be... You just make it a blood bubble at that point.
Yeah, I can't... I'm pretty sure Misty Step is yourself only.
Correct.
Fine. Go up behind Hada, right here, prepare a shot. I'm ready when this bubble bursts.
Alrighty. So this thing descends, will descend... Let me scroll upwards and make sure that the map is really adequate for this. Okay, yeah, everyone can see what's going on in this map. Alright, so he's going to descend 40 feet. So he's at 10 feet elevation, and then he's going to move 5, 10. And then I need to actually make an aura around him for my sake. I believe that is a 60. Yep, 60 feet. Oh my god! Everyone who's inside that light blue circle, if you guys can see,
We cannot see
okay,
it.
yeah,
Cannot see it.
that's fair, actually. It's actually good. I need Hada, Xanther, Creed, Triznag, and Tosley. Actually, can you have the exhausted condition? Actually, yeah, you're immune to sleep, not to exhaustion.
I can be exhausted.
So I even need all the undead to roll me DC 16 Wisdom saving throws.
Okay,
Oh,
and we have
no,
the...
Constitution. Ooh.
Oh, Constitution. Oh man.
So Hero's Feast does not help.
It'll help with other things he has, but not with this thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Creed, you actually passed. So for all the rest of you, I need to roll one for Hada and one for Tosley before I'm a dummy. There's Hada. This is Constitution, something she's really good at. If she failed, it'd be a joke. Yeah, no, she doesn't fail. Tosley might fail though, because Tosley has bad luck. Okay, Tosley, Constitution. Yep, no. Oh, Tosley passed too. All right, so as this creature descends down lower, you feel a creeping alien presence in your mind, and a tiny voice which says, "You seem so tired. How about some rest?" So that is for Xanther, Triznag, and I need saving throws from all the undead as well.
Did they? Oh, this is for exhaustion.
Yeah, for
Yes.
exhaustion.
Zombie Constitution is +3, and there's 3 of them, so slash 1d20 +3. 1, 2, 3. And the skeleton is not very good. I think it's a 0. No, it's a +2. It's better than I thought. 1, 2.
All right, that's actually a pass for one of the skeletons.
All right.
So yeah, even they feel the creeping, snaking presence of this alien force in their mind. As all of you who fail take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, noting that down somewhere on this sheet. Well, I'll just put it in my Excel file if I can't find the spot.
Actually, I need to make sure if it's exhausted or the exhausted condition.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's points of exhaustion anymore. They're just
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
There are.
Oh, there are?
At 6 points, you're dead.
Okay.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh boy.
Oh, don't worry.
How does that work for undead then?
You die.
You fall apart.
They're already dead.
Come on, dude. You can kill a skeleton.
Yeah.
Its HP can go to 0. Don't be like that.
Alrighty. So yeah, point of exhaustion to everyone who's within the aura. And let's see, is anyone within reach? Here's your target. Let me see the range on that ability. Okay, yeah. You are in range of that. I'm going to use a dice to select this randomly. Because it's going to be... That's right, because that attack has the same range as his aura. Whew! I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D5. 2, 3. That's Trisnag! Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Trisnag, roll me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on this throw. But
Okay,
because you
and
have
that
exhaustion, I believe that makes it.
makes it normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Or actually, it says ability checks. Is that a saving throw, or is that different?
Ability.
Oh no, exhaustion 3 is saving throws. It looks like.
Oh yeah, so you're still good. You still have advantage on this. Go for it.
Okay.
Nice. You feel tendrils of psychic energy clawing into your mind as it says, "Let me peer into your thoughts. Let me taste your dreams." As you hear the voice of Chobash, "Resist it, Trisnag."
Ah, you won't get me! Oh, I don't like that.
My God says no.
My God says, "Hell no." Edrigan's turn.
What was his name?
Sovine.
Savine, I don't suppose you're open to counter offers.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
While I do this, I am casting message into Hada.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
But let's do this persuasion, which is 0 and at disadvantage.
It's not looking good. That's not pass. So you hear psychically in your mind, "I must fulfill my contract before I can fill another one. We can speak after you have been incapacitated, if you can summon me."
I inform Hada that if your big old maul has, or something you do, can disintegrate, then that will make the bubble pop.
She messages you back, "I usually traveled with a caster to do that." I'd pay to have Mile here right now, is what I'm saying. You still have movement action left, but your bonus action has been taken to...
Yeah, my bonus action is gone. My reaction is gone. I kind of just stand here.
Okay. Cheddar's turn. Cheddar. This is so beyond my pay grade here.
And yet, here you are.
Yep. I guess I cast Magic Missile.
Don't do it at the dome, please.
Edrigan, I'm a wizard. I know better.
We travel with certain company.
I sadly understand. Magic Missile. Yep, it's within range. Ooh, that's not a lot of damage.
No, it's not.
1d4
I just
plus-
roll high. So does he!
That's 1, 2. He's already. It's 3 bolts, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So that is 8, 10 damage at Sabine.
He only did 2.
Oh no, he did. There was another one that was rolled in when I hit the spell card, but I think it rolled it privately.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So that is 12. No, it's 12 damage. I'm stupid. Let me just make sure that this guy's damage. Just last year. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that actually does hit him. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You see the pink bolts fly out and splash into this thing as they disappear into the psychic veil, and you see slight bits of multi-hued, slight little droplets of multi-hued goo spill into space and evaporate instantly before they touch what you perceive as ground. As Savine turns its mighty mind to Cheddar. And it's going to use one of his legendary actions. Sleeper gaze.
Cheddar, you fucked up.
And yep, he's going to use the sleeper's gaze on him.
Cheddar gonna die.
Cheddar needs to make me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. And he is going to expend one of his lucky points for this. Because, oh boy, if he does it. Wisdom saving throw. 1. That's fail. Another one. One more. Okay, he's actually going to use his portent feat to take one of the Satan his saved rolls and make it so that he can pass. For a moment, you see Cheddar stumble as if he's about to enter. Like, you see his eyes roll back into his head as he stumbles forward a bit, but immediately catches his footing as he's like, "What the fuck was that?" Cheddar will then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. Tosley. Okay, this is only gonna get worse. I vote for hitting the giant space squid thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. The bravest of bitches, everybody.
The bravest of bitches.
Alright,
The second bravest of bitches.
Alright. And yeah, Savine's reaction to that is that he turns to her as his gaze is fixed straight on her. Now she must make the same wisdom save that Cheddar just made. Pray for her, everybody, because oh boy.
I can't. Already did my action.
Girl does not have a high wisdom. Yep. He turns to her as his mind is cyclically driven at her. She stares at him for a moment, then falls to the ground, completely incapacitated.
Oh boy.
Where's the best symbol for that one? Honestly, it should be this one. But we're going to combine it with another one of... I'm just going to put a white flag for surrendered. Alright. She is incapacitated. Tosley's turn is done. Xanther, it's back to you.
So now it's in range, is it?
It sure is.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh god, you're going to try to attack it too?
My turn. Do 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 dee do booby dooby dooby doo bop beat up. Bo!
Nice.
Very nice. That is a hit. Ooh, 10 damage even. All right.
And number 2.
That's
Oh, shit.
also a hit.
Oh, cool.
And more damage to it.
And just for the shits and giggles of it, of course. Where is it?
Are you gonna smite?
No.
Okay, yeah, that one's not gonna work.
And the shield bonk.
Your shield attempts to balk him and knock him prone, but you notice he's floating over the ground.
I need to put more of a spin on him.
Alrighty. You slash at this creature once, cutting off 2 smaller tentacles as you are covered in flicks and sprays of this multi-hued colored ichor, as it very quickly evaporates off your armor, leaving strange colors on it.
I just got this.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, then he is going to turn to you, and you need to roll me a DC. You need to roll me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Ready, go! Ah, fuck.
Remember, you have advantage on this because of Hero's Feast. Roll me one more.
Oh, yeah, that's... Really? Okay.
Oh!
Thank you, Roll20.
You fall incapacitated as well. So now you get to
sleepy.
Yeah. Even as and that's the thing. Even as an undead, you feel like you should be immune to sleep. But as this thing stares at you, you hear its voice within your mind. The dead should know rest as well. All things sleep in time, and you will rest with me right here. And with that, Xanther falls asleep. You are asleep for 1 minute.
Fuck.
Truznag, your turn.
Well, he just saw Xanther and Thots run up to this thing and then fall down. Yeah. So he's gonna run to the. Let's see, how far is this? 15, 20. How do you do the whatever? 20, 30. Okay. He's gonna go run over here and sheath his sword, and he's gonna do magic missile on the big guy. Because
a wise decision.
Fuck getting close to that. Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, it's a gigantic, writhing mass of tentacles and eyes and, like, darkness. It's pretty fucking scary. Also, there is a mouth somewhere in there, and that's the scarier part.
Yeah, so let's see. How many dice, or darts is that? That's,
first level?
3 at first level? Yeah, 3, right?
Yeah, 3,
okay.
1d4, 1.
So 1d4 plus 1 per dart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That is 9, 12 damage. Not bad, guys. You fire more pink bolts as more flecks of this pink spectral goo fly off of it. You notice that the environment around you begins to glow a slight bit brighter. All right.
How is it? Can I put my goggles on?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can put your goggles on as a bonus action. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, he puts his goggles on when he sees it's getting brighter.
No.
Hada's turn. Hada. Okay, time to kill this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, to here. And she is going to make all the attacks that she can. This is going to hurt.
We got a magic weapon and everything.
Yeah, she's got her weapon back and she's raging, so she's going to use this version of it. She she can do it, but then she'd have disadvantage on all the attacks that he'd make on her. But she'd do so much damage if she did it. Yeah, she gonna do it. She gonna do it. Yeah, she gonna do it. Advantage. That was a crit.
Ooh.
Oh lordy lord. She's also going to make one more attack this one, but also have advantage. Also a hit. Okay. Let's see, that's 9. That's 81 points of damage. So Hana takes her Great Maul as she swings at the giant giant floating alien creature, as you see just splatters of it just fly out into the space, as it becomes less of a dark cosmos and more of a quasi-physical reality plane, as you see glimpses of the reality and the space that you'd once left flicker back into existence. She hits it again as the area becomes a little bit more luminous, and you feel the alien mind weaken just ever so slightly. Creed, your turn.
Just queuing up more of those songs. Okay. Oh, okay, so I guess we swap strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting for the bubble of force and smashing tentacles.
Okay,
Two people
just
are
making
down.
sure. All right. Thankfully, I have a longbow. I can get it far away from this thing. 1, 2.
Yeah, but it's getting closer.
Yeah. Oh wait, I was.
Oh, right. At the start of your turn, Triznak, you need to roll me that wisdom save at the start of your turn again.
Okay.
Oh, not the wisdom save. This was the Constitution save for the exhaustion.
Okay.
And Creed, you need to roll me that save as well.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a 20.
Hana need to make that save as well. I doubt that she will fail it though.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, you take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Let's see. Hana needs to roll that save as well. Where's Hana? There she is. Like, unless she rolls a 1, she's pretty much no way she fails this. Yeah, she passes. An inexhaustible tank of rage and meat and swinging giant weapons of deadly hurt at things. That is what Hana do.
All right. Make this shot.
Keep in mind, you do have a point of exhaustion, which means that attacks currently have disadvantage.
Yep, I know.
No, only ability checks.
No. This is first point of
Hang on.
I believe the first point of exhaustion is still disadvantage on attacks.
Ability check for 1 point. Let's see where I don't have to go.
No,
back to
3
the-
is attack rolls and saving throws.
Okie doke.
1 is just ability checks.
Okay, that's not bad actually. I overestimated how powerful I thought exhaustion was when I was making something.
So I mean, I still rolled disadvantage and I got a 23. So
Yeah, that's fair. That's still a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
hold on. And sneak attack, because Hada's right next to him.
Alrighty. Okay.
16 damage.
All right, you fire an arrow into this creature's into one of this creature's big bulbous eyes, as it the multi-hued fluid leaks out onto the floor, and you feel the space around you beginning to warp, and once again, reality blinks back into existence for a moment.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still gonna back up. Use the rest of my 30.
Okay, yeah. All right, so this
Okay.
thing has some things it wants to do. Alrighty. So for Hada. She has to make this save with disadvantage. She may still pass it though. No, she does not. So, it turns its steely gaze onto Hana as she stares at it angrily for a moment, but then collapses her maul kind of sitting in front of her as she nods off onto it. And then Savine will move. 5, 10, 15, 20 floating over the bubble.
Oh boy.
And now he is 20 feet up in the air. So yeah. That ends his turn, I believe. Nope, he still has one more action he can do. It's gonna be Hana because she hurt him the most. And she does make this save with disadvantage. If they fail. Okay. Well, Hana, I hope you enjoyed that one gigantic hit you got on him.
She seems like the person who would be.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the wisdom with disadvantage. Yep, that's a fail. So Hada's going to take 25 psychic damage. She's still in her rage state because she's still got an attack, so she takes half damage from it. But geez, not good. Also, he heals for that. Okay, Edrigan, your turn.
I want to be a dick.
Also, you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I need to roll you.
Constitution, right?
Yeah, Constitution.
Oh no.
Don't you have resilient?
Woo! Pass. Good on you, man.
Yeah.
All right, so no level of exhaustion
So-
for you.
I have the dick option, and I have the, I guess, one we call normal option.
What is the dick option?
Cast fireball inside the wall of force.
Keep in mind, fireball is a projectile that flies forward, then explodes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those things when you read, it doesn't work the way.
From your pointing finger. Aww.
Mm-hmm. I've had this discussion a few times with people.
I cast fireball at the big writhing mass of tentacles and celestial eyeballs.
Show me where you drop it, because Triznek could get caught in the. Oh, wait, it's a 20-foot radius, so yeah, no, it's possible for you not to.
He's also technically.
He's also in the air.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what
He's
I
also
meant.
20. He's also 20 feet in the air.
Yep. So you just, boof. You cast a gigantic fireball into this. As you see the fire swirl, and you see the fire swirl and twirl next to him, and slowly gets absorbed into the form.
You're saying I don't get to roll big dice?
Do not roll. You don't bother with rolling damage, my friend. Any other actions for your turn?
Command the undead forces to advance. Zombies are...
I do need the zombies and skeletons to roll me another Constitution saving throw for exhaustion, though.
/roll 1d20 plus 3. 1, 2,
Ooh,
3.
that's 3 passes so far.
Skeleton.
Alright, so skeletons both take another level of exhaustion. And only one zombie takes another level of exhaustion.
And that would be this one. So I'm going to do 2. Zombies can only move 20, I think. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The skeletons can move the normal 30. 1, 2. Oh wait, but the ones with 2 can only move half, so we can only get to here. 'Cause I think level 2 is speed have. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And I try and go back away from the trying to keep my distance from the big scary thing.
Yes, and as you back yourself into that corner, even though, like, you look out and you see vast space, you press your hands against it, and it's as if your hands do not go further forward.
Gasp. Edgkin has a clever idea that he probably won't be able to do.
Well, we'll see about that. Alright, at the end of your turn, Savine turns to Cheddar. And Sleeper's Gaze. Cheddar. Where are you at, boy? Not your best. Oh my god, Cheddar did it. Cheddar, feeling the alien presence of his mind, clenches his hand on his head as he's like, No! I can't fall asleep right now. Get out of my head! Cheddar's turn. Cheddar needs to make the Constitution saving throw for level of exhaustion. What a monster. Alright, that's a point of exhaustion for Cheddar. Cheddar's first action will be to point at Tristak. Let me see if you're within 30 feet. Actually,
Nope.
he has to move closer first. 5, 10. Then back to my measuring tool. Oh no, I already know because I'm moving to him closer. He's within range now. All right, so Cheddar gets 30 feet, gets 10 feet closer, looks at the thing, turns to Trisnak, as he's like, "Aim for the eyes!" You have now gained the help action, the aid action until your next turn. You have advantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
As
It's still
Cheddar-
20 feet up, though, isn't it?
It's still 20 feet up, but but he doesn't know that you don't have a ranged attack because he's pretty sure he thinks you do.
Well, he kind of does, but I don't know if the help action will work, but fair enough.
All right,
Well, actually,
and then
might.
Cheddar uses 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to here, and that's his turn. Thots is asleep. Xanther's asleep. Trisnak.
Okay. Hang on, let me check the jump rules real quick. No, I don't think he can make it. Yeah.
No way in hell.
Super high jump.
Yeah, I think it's at most like 10 feet up with his strength, which is not gonna work. Okay. I do have a dumb idea.
Let's hear this dumb idea. I love dumb ideas.
On this turn, he's gonna poof Junior away into the pocket dimension.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do for it with his action. Not sure what he can do. How high is the wall of force? It's like it pushes you away if you touch it, right?
Correct.
It has a radius of 10, so diameter 20.
Yep. I know what you're thinking, and I will allow it.
What am I thinking?
You're gonna
my-
run on top of it.
Yes. That was the idea.
I will allow this because it amuses me.
Alright, that's what he's gonna do. I guess he's gonna be bouncing for a bit.
All right, roll me your attack roll with advantage.
Actually, yeah. Okay, if I can do that, then yeah, junior. I'll wait for the junior thing for next time then, because that takes an action. But yeah, he's gonna jump, and do that. So he said attack roll.
Yeah, with advantage because of Cheddar's advice.
Okay.
Cheddar's incredibly sound advice.
Yeah. He's got. Oh yeah, not attacks yet, right? So yeah, it is advantage. Okay, yeah, let's do that. It's kind of a bad roll though.
Ooh. You swing at the creature as it floats itself up out of the way of your attack, as psychically in your mind you hear, "Very clever, but pointless." Alright, that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Hotta's turn.
He'll just stay kind of bouncing on top of it.
Hotta's turn. She's asleep. At the end of Hotta's turn, he's going to take another legendary action. He's going to turn to Creed because he knows who's going to be the next threat to him. Creed, roll me the wisdom saving throw with advantage because of Hero's Feast.
Okay.
DC is 16.
Oh, all right. I need to. Did I roll the concentration or the constitution thing? I
you
can't
did
remember.
not. You did not.
Okay, let's do that. My bad.
I'll pass, so it didn't matter.
Well, it's
Oh.
Creed.
Oh, that's Creed. And Creed
the-
passed, so that's good. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
once again, passed, so it didn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, so, Creed, you feel the alien presence creeping in your mind as you hear Midas fighting back. "This one is mine, Savine."
Hands off. My tentacles off. I don't give a shit.
Mine. Alright. That's what he does at the end of Hotta's turn. Now it is your turn.
Okay, con save. Oh.
Point of exhaustion.
Okay, that makes 2. 3 is when it starts mattering for my attacks. Okay, Christian, here's another stupid idea involving Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport on top of Savine.
You can do that. I will allow it.
Fuck it. Go.
Oh,
Misty
So we
Step
got
on top.
Creed attacker from the top, Chisnag from the bottom.
Yes.
I guess I should probably put my token closer, shouldn't I? Let's
Yep.
put him. There we go.
Savine is huge, so it's completely possible for this.
I got steady footing on this thing. Morph Midas into I think my Bone Saber is still the most damaging thing I can do. Yeah, it is. Alright. Hold on, wait. Yeah, that was my bonus action. Can't do much else. And stab down. Can I get advantage on this? Because I'm literally standing on them.
Seeing it, I would say yes normally, but in this situation, the answer is no.
Yeah, no, maybe?
No, the answer is a no.
Oh. Fine. I guess it'll be glancing blows. 21.
Doesn't matter if they're glancing blows, as long as you hit. Yeah, no, that's a hit.
Okay, and here comes the damage.
Oof.
And then here comes the sneak
let's
attack.
see it.
13.
Oh, so fucking close, man!
Oh, wait. No. I just remember I could do something. I was supposed to do this.
Hmm?
Can I hex it?
Is hexing a bonus action?
Hold on, let me check if it's bonus or I can just do it. Bonus, never mind.
Okay.
Because Misty Step's a bonus, I can't do 2.
Also, you can't cast 2 spells in the same turn. That's a rule.
Oh yeah, that's also a thing. You're right.
So yeah, you Misty Step above Savina, standing on top of the writhing mass of tentacles and eyes. You feel yourself get coated in a slight layer of slime as you're standing about ankle deep in this creature as you stab down with your bone saber, as bits of ichor fly up, covering you in this weird, bright, fluorescent color. Reality flickers back in, and for just a brief moment, I mean solid reality, and then pops back into the space as he still seems to be this thing still seems to be alive. Its last action on its turn is it's going to go to Edgegan, and it's going to cast Sleeper's Gaze on you. I need a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on this.
You said wisdom, right?
Correct. That's pass.
Yeah.
So you feel the alien mind of this creature creep into your head. It's just like, you seem so tired, Etrigan. Why not rest?
I'll rest when I'm dead.
We can do that. Alright. Now Sabine's actual turn. All those reset. It's going to cast Sleeper's Gaze on you again. So, once again, first off, Constitution saving throw for a point of exhaustion.
Constitution.
Ooh, point of exhaustion. Alright, and then the DC 16 Wisdom saving throw again.
Eat.
Keep in mind, of course, that you still have advantage.
Eat.
Pass. Good shit. And then his next thing is just on Hada. Hada needs to roll me the Wisdom saving throw again with disadvantage. She actually passes. As even in her sleep, she actually manages to resist him devouring her dreams. As you see a tendril reach out to her and kind of wrap around her head, and then suddenly just shriek back. He's like, even in its sleep, it is still so mad. And then he's going to fly 40 feet into the air. Edrigan, your turn. He is 60 feet in the air currently, with a creed on his back.
So I'm gonna try and go back to where I was and try and find the stairs back up. Because I'm pretty sure we're still in the same room. It's just an illusion, judging by everything flickering back to normal when he's hit, and there being a wall and a floor here.
Alright. So are you willing to sacrifice your action to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check. Did you not? Oh, there we go. There we go. Feeling out into the space, you reach out. You feel something solid, but yet not solid there. What you're not certain of is this an illusion, or is this merely transposed space?
Fuck it, and I try to push through.
Alrighty. So there's not much I can do for that one except for just say, yeah, you try to push through, but you can't.
Wah.
Is a valiant attempt though.
Wah.
This, however, does conclude into your mind, though, that, yeah, you are in quasi-reality right now.
Wah.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Bonus actions, the undead.
Oh, yeah, they need to roll me the saving throws.
Yeah, they do. Slash roll 1d20 plus 3. 3.
So pass,
2,
fail,
2,
and pass. So you got
so
pass,
this
fail,
one
fail,
has
fail, and pass. So the first
2.
one passed and the last one passed.
This one has 2. This one has pass, fail, fail. So that one. This one has 2. This one has 3. And this one has 3. No, this one has 2. Okay.
They're going to continue try and surround this, whatever this is. He's 60 feet up in the air. They're going to try and help Trisnag and Creed.
I like this. Great. All right, perfect. All right, at the end of your turn, Savine is going to cast the Sleeper's Gaze onto Cheddar once more. Let's see how a Cheddar do. I mean, he's been good on his Wisdom saving throws, and except for that one. And even if he portents that, it's not going to make a difference. Cheddar takes a slight step backwards. He's like, I can't do any, and then falls flat face first into space. Boop.
Just a little bit more. I can feel it.
All right, Cheddar's turn. Cheddar is fast asleep, cannot wake up. At the end of Cheddar's turn, he is going to cast the Sleeper's Gaze onto Trisnag.
Come on.
Okay.
You have advantage on it.
This is the con,
Wisdom.
right?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Wisdom.
My bad. Okay. 22.
Ooh, pass. That's pass. All right, you do not fall asleep. Xanther's turn. Xanther's unfortunately incapacitated as well. He's gonna cast the He's gonna cast the Sleeper's Gaze onto Creed. DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. You have advantage.
Come on. Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20! Once again, he tries to reach in as Midas once again says, "Perhaps you did not hear me the first time. This one is mine."
And this won't be the one taking you down.
Trisnag, your turn.
Alright, time to do my stupid idea. And that wasn't it last turn.
Hit him! Hit him!
I guess I can do that too. My stupid idea was something else.
Was it gonna be the pocket fling your snake at him through the pocket dimension?
I was gonna put it in the wall actually. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably should just hit it.
I mean, that's a lot of skills or actions.
It would be 2 rounds just to put Junior in there, so I'm gonna let's flip a coin here. Okay, attacking. Yeah. Go with another bounce. Another. Oh wait, he's too high up. He's like 60 feet, right?
Yeah, he's 60 feet in the air, so you need a spell attack in order to do it.
Yeah, he's gonna do magic missile then. He's still gonna stay on the wall though, because why not?
Yep.
Probably hurting his legs a little bit doing that, but whatever. Where's my magic missile? There it is. Sorry, anxious. Okay. 1d4 plus 1. 3 times. 1, 2. That's bad. Oh, there we go.
Woo! Nope. That's it! Trisnag, you point up with your fingers as you shoot magical pink bolts at him. It's just one bolt goes straight through him. As Creed, you on top of it feel him shiver and sputter and shake and begin to drift slowly to the ground. Another magic missile goes through him. As reality flickers back in. And then as the third bolt hits him, there is a explosion of psychic energy.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So, so yes, Creed falls to the ground. Reality sets back in as this sputtering form flies to the ground. Let me just get reality back in here. Reality sets back in. Yeah, I know. I can't unfix that. Ignore it, everybody. This is
just kind of like reality shoved them to the wall.
Also, this is what Roll20 messed up for me because I had textures and stuff covering this, and it got rid of them. Thanks, Roll20. Unfortunately, based on the position of some of these things, you guys will note that the your undead unfortunately fall into the pit. There we go, object and token. Let me go ahead and delete Savine from the map. Undead fall into the inky unknown there. I'm just gonna say you guys are transposed to here. Boop.
Yeah, I kind of moved them around the actual portal where they were.
Oop, I'm moving the snake and not you. There we go. All right. So he explodes in a rush of psychic energy. I need you all to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Oh no, not you, not you. Only the people, only the people who are awake.
Fuck.
Hooray!
Yes!
Why did Trisnak do it twice?
Did I do it twice?
Yeah.
No, that was earlier, wasn't it? Or no, did I? No, I did do it
Okay.
twice. Why the fuck did I do it twice? I don't know why I did it twice.
So, Edrigan,
Ignore that 15. It was 8. I don't know why I did it 2 times.
no, it's okay. So Edrigan and Trisnag, you feel the psychic backlash of this strange alien creature being launched back to its form of space, as with its last dying cursed breath, it says, I may falter and leave, but you shall rest. You two fall incapacitated as well. Creed is the only one left standing.
Oh shit. Okay.
As the wall of force dissipates.
Splat.
No. Okay. How far am I from the floor? Just tell me now.
You were 70 feet off the ground.
No, that's perfect.
I reduce. As soon as I fall 30, I misty step to the floor.
I couldn't hear that. What?
He misty steps to the floor.
As soon as he
I
falls 30
reduce
feet.
the distance I fall by misty stepping.
That's 20 feet or
30.
30.
30.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's 30.
You want to do something cooler?
What's that? What's that?
You need to misty step such that when you fall, you do an Assassin's Creed
Exactly.
stab
he said,
on deck.
that's basically what he said.
Yes.
He said to the floor.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, aiming for Dak.
Yeah.
That's the thing. As you are tumbling down onto where Dak is, you see he is aimed up with a crossbow bolt, aimed straight at your head.
I will misty step as soon as he fires, so I teleport past it.
Well, first off, let's resolve the misty step as you're tumbling.
How high was the wall of force again? I don't know if Chiznak took falling damage or what.
He would have taken about 2d6 falling damage.
Okay, I will. Do I roll it or do you roll it?
I'll roll it. I'll roll it for you.
Don't kill him.
10 damage.
He's fine. It's fine, just a little bruise.
Yep.
Barely felt it.
Barely felt it. Alrighty. Ugh. Alright, so Creed, you misty step to the ground, correct?
I try to misty step towards Dak, and do the Assassin's Creed thing.
Okay. I will say this: you can roll me an attack roll, but then I will need you to roll me the 46 falling damage that you take.
Yep, I know.
All right, so give me the attack roll.
Sorry, normal. 22.
As a hit.
So as he's like, okay, no, we'll resolve all this, and then I'll say what happens, I guess. So 8 piercing, and can I get sneak?
No sneak attack. He'd been watching through the wall of force the entire time. That is why he was prepared with the crossbow.
Okay.
Alright, so it's 8 damage onto Dak. Let me pull up a sheet to track that. Come on! Load up. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Okay. So it's 8
What are you waiting for?
For fucking a word pad to load up. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So he will get an attack with his crossbow. Remind me again what your AC is.
16? But I am trying to time the Misty Step to avoid the shot, unless he's shooting as I land on him. In this case, yeah.
That is what is happening, my friend.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, that is definitely a hit. However, you are probably only going to take a minimal amount of damage. Of course.
I mean, the maximum amount of the minimal damage.
Yeah. Oh, wait, plus his range modifier, plus 5 damage, so 9.
Okay, alright.
And then there's the 3d6 fall damage.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh, wait, 30 feet, so it's actually 46. My bad. Gotta get my math right. So 13 damage from falling.
Okay, that makes it...
I'm going to have him take 2d6 of that damage as well because you fell on top of him. Then I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Another con, okay. Nat 20 again!
My fucking god. Fuck your nat 20s.
I'm sorry, dude. It's meant to be!
It's meant to be that he's going to kill you. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to have you live! Your character is intent on committing suicide. I don't know why.
I know. Look. We land. Let's play this out. We're Mexican standoff now.
Yes. All right. So the hand crossbow bolt essentially hits you in the shoulder. He pulls out both the black blade and his regular sword.
As I point Midas towards him, and we just got our swords pointed at each other.
Dak says, "This ends in only one way, Creed. Either you die, or you join your friends. I can't have you interfering with my plan here."
If joining my friends mean I'm dying as well, there's no difference. Why are you telling me this?
Alright, I'm going to clear the initiative. You two will just have your own initiative now. Theater of mind, everybody. I was not expecting someone to roll fucking 3 nat 20s in a row.
Good die, Creed.
No, I'm open to discussion at this point. Creed's just being stupid because he said option 1 is die, option 2 is join your friends. Creed understood that as, so I'm gonna die as well in option 2?
Option 2 is a plan. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Look, Dak. You know me, I don't want to die. But I've been paid to kill you. What is the plan?
The plan is I'm turning you guys into Lord Urza.
Creed just looked around.
It would please Father for this to happen.
Back up. And I suppose we have a chance to live if you turn us in.
Well, certainly me and LeFou have a chance to live.
That's not the plan. That's not part of my plan.
I figured as much. How about you? He says as he lunges forward. Combat it is.
There you go.
Alright, let's see them initiatives.
I got a 27.
You actually beat him for the initiative, so good job on that. So
yeah,
it's gonna be
this is important to me.
Alright, roll me the attack roll.
This is a fucking assassinate now. 23.
That is a hit. Oh no. That's not going to be an assassin thing like that. You definitely do not have him by
Oh.
surprise. And it,
Oh. Tactic for him, I don't know.
so that would be the 8 then.
Yeah, fair.
Which would be the miss as you counter lunge at him, which ends up being a miss, and then he's going to do the 2-weapon attack.
I'm assuming he can just chase after me, so there's no point actually disengaging with him and everything.
Correct. That is definitely correct. Honestly, I'm just rolling d20s because there are very few rolls he rolled that won't hit you. Yeah, I figured. And I also need you to roll me a DC 20 Constitution saving throw when you're hit with the Black Blade.
Okay, here's the con.
This is the best time. The one time you don't roll the nat 20. I'm trying to figure out how this even works because people struck by the Black Blade become undead if they fail that Constitution saving throw.
We got more undead in the party.
The problem is Creed can't become undead.
Clearly he can. The blade says so.
Give me a moment while I think about this. I actually have to call a pause because
Here's my suggestion. Slow acting curse is the compromise.
fair. That's actually slow acting curse. Let's go.
Give me a skeleton creed.
No!
Skeleton Creed!
We'll just put him in like assassin robes. Nobody will know.
Yeah.
He'll basically be Shade 2.0.
All right. So the one thing I will say, he does enough damage to not incapacitate you.
Okay.
He will, but also yes, we'll just put undead curse on you, and I'll spend some time during the week figuring out how I'm going to work that out. Because
fair enough, my dude.
That surprised me. Before we end though,
You want to know what you should have done instead of fight Dak with your first move in the initiative?
killed LeFou.
What?
Kill a foo.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been perfect. Alrighty. So as your guys' minds are swirling in unconsciousness, suddenly you guys find yourself in some rather new settings. Creed, you find yourself back in the main continent. You find yourself back in the main continent on the streets. You're sitting inside of a nice warm home. There's a nice bed next to you, and sitting next to you on your desk is your next contract.
Oh. Pick it up, read it.
It says it's actually that. It says that you've been selected amongst the majority of your group to complete the assassination of a noble. It says that you are to report to. It says that you are to report to X location before you receive your hit, the target of your hit, though. So that's where we're leaving you off. Trisnag.
Yes.
You find yourself back in your caves back in the southern mountains. You wake up from your small little hovel of essentially dank animal claws and dirt, and see some of the other kobolds already going off to work. You have a chance to say a little bit before before I cut to the next person.
Hello?
They look at you. They look at you for a moment. Not acknowledgement. Why, hello, Trisnag. How are you doing? And then,
What?
And then, yup. And then that's the end of that for you. Edrigan, you wake up from your desk at the at the college at the House of Wisdom. You have a bunch of papers strewn about you, and you notice there's a candle that has gone out in front of you. You're not dressed in the robes that you're not dressed in your current robes, but rather in the robes you used to wear back when you used to work at the House of Wisdom. There's a stack of books next to you and some thesis work on the table about that you're about to pitch to the head of the college about the values of necromantics of adding necromantic study. Responses.
Wait a minute. This is what I wrote? No. That's not how this is.
Alrighty.
Start amending the thesis with what he knows now about it.
Yes. All right. And now we go to Xanther. Xanther, you wake up inside of the monastery. Quite a lavish room that you have, very well lit and very nice sense. You look at yourself and you realize you're not an undead. You're back alive. And you hear a gentle upon the door.
Enter.
It is one of the scribes, and he says, Master Xanther, you've been summoned to the main chambers. It appears that you are to go through some sort of trial today? He says, questioning. The elders refuse to specify, but
Of course. I've been expecting it. Thank you.
stand to your feet. And that is where we're going to end session.
Inside my head, why am I fucking doing this again?
You'll find that out next week.
Next week on
The Corpse Party.
Party.
All right, everybody. That's the end of today's session. I will see you all next week. Good night.
Unless we
Good
don't.
night.
Unless, well, no, we will. We will definitely. All right. Bye, everybody.